All right, we're live. Hope you guys are doing well and that you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat or yes, something. Let me know if you can. We hear you down. Simmer down now, says Budget Bullion. Simmer down now, Stormy. He's always telling me. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Cody Ammons, hello, welcome. Ryan, welcome. Ryan L, good to see you as well. A couple new faces. Chris in SoCal. He said he's won his very own imaginary giveaway. Congratulations, everybody, to Chris in SoCal. This is how Chris feels right now. He just won his very own imaginary giveaway. Osterman Man is thrilled with the sticker putting on his gun case. Very nice. Cool. Silver Wheels. I'm glad he likes it. Got a bunch of cool stuff. Freedom Stacker. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Mark LeFou. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here, Mark LeFou. Here, hello everyone. Says Retrospective. Good to see you guys. Just a quick reminder, if you guys haven't already entered the giveaway for the Mandalorian coins sponsored by APMEX, your mic is fuzzy on my end. It's just the hair in your ears. It's just the hair in your ears. Let me turn this down a little bit. Let's turn this down. Maybe that's a little bit better. I'm turning it down, getting it into the yellow zone instead of the red. So, make sure that you are entered. The auction will be on Friday, and we will be giving away 2 Mandalorian coins then. It's the hair in your mouth, says Coach. It's the hair in your mouth. Oh, yeah, get off my line. Get off my line. All right. And right here, we can move this back a little bit like that. Let's get this in frame there a little bit better. So right here, we've got three people entered already. And those people are Brass Junkie, Teh Jones, Ninja Stacking. All right, so far we got 3. 3 more are going to be entered tonight. So if you're called, you're going to get one of those. And you're going to be entered in Friday's drawing. So it closes tomorrow. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Make sure that you entered on the original Instagram post. And speaking of Zeus, what's going on, Zeus? How many of you were able to snag some of those? No, it's not the dementia. I'm just bored, says Coach. How many of you were able to snag some of the gods of Olympus, the Zeus coin that went up, was that yesterday, 2 days ago? Yesterday. I was able to pick up some, and those things sold out within a day. And, and if you guys got them early on APMEX or Bold Precious Metals had a handful, you saw that towards the end of the selling cycle, APMEX was selling them for around like $60 or so. Steve Miranda says I could not. I ended up buying some direct from LPM, which is the company that got the exclusive. They were selling directly over in China, LPM. I didn't get one. His hair was just too glorious, says Brass Junkie. But yeah, they sold out in a matter of a day. Only 13,500 mintage. And 13,500 mintage, and I believe that those are that's a less of a mintage, unless it's 10,000 for the Black Flag. I forget, but either way, it went quickly, and I don't know if it's going to be part of a series. However, if you think about the number of gods there are, they could go on and on and on with a series. So. You're going to, exactly. Maskman says, I can't wait to see the rest of the line if there is one. And I was telling everybody the best that I could to buy it. I kept posting to my Instagram. I kept posting to my YouTube, my YouTube channel. And guys, make sure that you check out my YouTube community tab every once in a while, because I do post information on there that can be very helpful for you guys. Oftentimes, I'm starting to see that as the channel is growing, I get a little bit more of a voice. I believe, within the community. And it seems like people kind of listen a little bit more to some of the things that I am buying. I would never tell somebody to go buy something if I wasn't going to buy it myself. So I did pick up some Zeus coins. It was my belief that they would go up in price. And sure enough, just a matter of hours after they launched and I bought some, they were up at like $60 on AtMax. So anyway, Silver Hoarder, what's going on? I got a few of them, he says. Very cool, Silver Hoarder. Good to see you. All right, guys, we're going to get started. I got a nice little variety of stuffs for tonight. Did you receive the T-Rex coin, Stormy Metals Monk? I did, and there might be one featured on tonight's auction, so you're going to want to stick around. All right, guys, let's get Big John McCarthy up here.
That goes in the file.
Let's get it on.
We're going to start off nice and slow here. Nice and slow, okay? I'm not going to wallop you guys with some craziness. So we got a 1912 Barber dime. Let's explore. Bullion Bert, good to see you. Always good to see Bullion Bert in the house. All right, here we go. We are going to start this 1912 Barber dime at $4 go. And my goodness, guys, was I wrong about my predictions for silver. I said that it would end the week at around $20.11. I was like, $20.11 feels good to me. Couldn't be more wrong, although it could. There could be a pullback, but over $22. Isn't that insane in the membrane? So yeah. It's close to $23 now, says Metals Monk. And you know what? I didn't get the chance to research as to why that is happening. Chris in SoCal, if you want to bid, you have to be a registered bidder, and we only do full dollar increments. If you can, get with one of my moderators, please. Chris in SoCal, thank you so much. We got Silver Wheels is at 9. I recommend seatbelt and a helmet, folks, says Fiat Destroyer, and I got my helmet. Let's see. Silver Wheels is at 9. Thank you, Chris in SoCal, for understanding. It's just a $1.99 membership, and that allows the moderators and myself to see who is a registered bidder just at a quick glance. We get a lot of people in here. By the way, guys, there's 47 of you viewing right now and only 31 likes. Again, that means there's 16 of you picking your noses. The 16 of you, yes, you, I'm talking to you right there. Get your finger out of your nose and hit that like button. I mean, if you got to wipe it off on a tissue first, please do so. But you got to shoot the like button, people. Now we got 41. They're like, oh, man, we're all picking our noses, and he caught us. All right, we're kind of counting this down. Deadbeat, says Coach. Mark LeFou, he's like thumbs up all around. Counting it down to Wheels. Decker is at 10. By the way, guys, slap that booger on the like. Ninja says, slap... He goes, slap that booger on the like button. So stupid. He goes, slap that like. Slap that booger on the like button. Oh, man. My ears are all hot now. I'm laughing. Silver Smith. Hey, Stormy, everyone. What is going on? I see another 99 art coming. Booger on the button. That is not a bad idea. Oh my word, as you guys have auction battles, I gotta draw some quick booger on the button action. Would you rather have nose pickers or mouth breathers? So stupid. By the way, just laughing at the slap that booger on the like button. Stupid. Oh, God, so dumb. By the way, Darth Stacker, Darth Stacker, yes, tomorrow night, guys, he has this he just, oh, God, I can't even, man. I'm like crying over here over slap that booger on the, it's so stupid. So alright, gonna count this down. Where am I? Decker at 12. 3 Booker. God, it's so stupid. It doesn't count if you can't understand. You're telling the people about my auction tomorrow. Slapping the booger on the... So stupid. Oh, God. Slap that booger on the like button, he said. I have tears. I gotta... Hold on a second. Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm trying, man. I can't. It's so stupid. Oh, God. All right, where am I? Counting it down to Decker. I can't even get through this. I can't even get through the first flipping item, man. This is so stupid. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, God. I can't flip it and get it together here. I'm trying. It's like when you're trying to... And you just can't. You can slap that booger in the... Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm trying here. My God. I can't even get through the first one. I'm going to type sold to Decker. It's so stupid. And sold. Sold to Decker. Oh, my God. It's so dumb. Hold on a second, Decker. I'm like sweating now. Oh my word. Alright, I'm trying to update this leaderboard here. Alright, leaderboard open. Oh my God. Alright, Decker. I gotta write Decker. 1 point for Decker. 1 point on the board. Congratulations, Decker. Slap that booger on the like button. I don't know why this is making me laugh so hard. It's so dumb. Alright. Oh my God. Hold on a second, guys. Hang on. Oh my God, I don't know why that was so funny to me. Slap that booger on the like button. So dumb. Alright. I'm trying to... No, I haven't had any, man. Alright, here we go. Alright, pull it together. And scene. Alright, we got a slabbed Sacagawea. We got a slabbed Sacagawea. And it's a proof 69. Ultra Cameo. Here's your chance to own some slabbage relatively inexpensive. Oh, God. All right, here we go. It's so dumb. I'm sorry, guys. All right, here we go. We're going to start the bidding. Second booger. All right, here we go. $4. We're going to start this off at $4. Go. Here's some slabbage. All right, how about some nose picking cuts? Okay, I got to do it. All right, we got to write that down. Nose picking memes. And I got to do some booger art. 999 pure booger art. Oh, God, I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. All right. Summer Britches is at 4. Oh, man. All right. Silver Britches, did you bid or oh no, here comes the booger emoji. Oh, that's a great idea. Or was that not a bid? No, okay, he wasn't bidding. All right, 5 for Decker. We got 5 for Decker. Wear gloves when you get a story package in the mail, says CSM Steph. Don't worry, I'm clean. Remember, Stormy, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Free boogers with each auction win. Gonna start counting it down to Decker at 3. Gonna count it down to Decker at 2. As I was trying to say earlier, Michael Decker, I got the coffee. Thank you so very much. Guys, Michael Decker sent me 2 really large bags of coffee. Private label coffee from his company. So good. I mean, when I opened up the box, you could smell it. Awesome. Dark roast and medium roast. I appreciate you, Mr. Decker. That was so thoughtful. And another quick knockout punch from Mr. Decker at $5. Decker on the board with 2 points on the evening. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations, Senor Decker. I love coffee too. I drink it black. Love it. It's delightful. All right. Thank you so much, Clinton S. I appreciate you. All right. Let me just... 1 second, guys. Let me write this in here. All right. All right, guys. We're going to do this again for the sake of time. 3 very limited stickers. Only 50 of each of these have been printed. I will not reprint these. So we've got Coach's sticker right there. Get off my lawn. Right? And I signed the first 20. So this is 18 of 50. And then the other 30 are just kind of given away or auctioned off or whatnot. But only the first 20 are signed. And then we've got number 16. By the way, guys, my new challenge coins have shipped and they're on the way. And I am so excited to show those to you guys. You guys are going to really like them. All right. So there's number 16. And then we've got this one, which is very popular from Ninja Stacking. We got the Cobra going through the helmet. This is number 23 of 50. I keep knocking these down here. It's hard to put stickers on display. But there we go. The rare Stormy sticker lot. All right. And we are going to start these off at $3. Go. All right. Now I got to take a drink of water from that. I am not tattooing that. No silver wheels. Jorge Martinez is a 10. By the way, guys, I started a new hashtag on Instagram. If you have any of my items, any of my collectible items, like the challenge coins or stickers or some of the storm bucks, as a lot of people call these that I send off, these notes, if you can hashtag them Stormy Collectibles, that would be awesome. Just show what you guys have. All right, Silver Hoarder's at 12. Stormy, at least you didn't have to swear at me tonight. That's true, Clinton S. How dare you liking me without buying my stuff? Okay, Ninja. Are you talking to me, Ninja? Hold on. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm worried. Let's see. It's so stupid. That is going to make an excellent emoji. I shall use it. I will use that as an emoji. Decker's at 13. I'm going to start counting this down at 3. And like I said, guys, yeah, if you have any of my collectibles, please post them in the Stormy and Booger Show. Simmer down, Stormy. 14 for Hoarder. Roger S. He showed his collection. And it was quite impressive, to say the least. All right, we got hoarders at 16. I don't think anybody can beat Roger S.'s collection. Roger S. had like a whole table full. Vertical stacker, Mikey V, good to see you. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier. I was too busy laughing for the first 15 minutes. Roger's collection, I even tagged you, Silver Damsel, on it. Decker is at 18. We have a little bit of a brawl. Damsel, I even tagged you on my post because I knew you had a decent collection. The people that I know have a decent collection would be Damsel, Hoarder for sure, Vertical Stacker. I think Vertical, Hoarder, and possibly C-Rod and definitely Roger are like the top like 4 in terms of like collectors of Stacking Stormtrooper memorabilia. 20 for Hoarder. It was crazy. In fact, I'll try to pull it up onto the Instagram. I'll pull it up onto the computer here. Could try to... Not now. Let me go to my thing here. All right, I pulled it up. All right, going to start counting it down to Hoarder at 23. Counting it down to Hoarder at 2. And Atmex most likely will be in here on Friday. Counting it down 1 because of their giveaway. And sold to Hoarder at 20. Congratulations, Hoarder. Hoarder definitely has a decent collection. And Hoarder, if you wouldn't mind, I don't know if you're on Instagram, but if you could post them, that would be awesome. Or you could email me and I could post them. Hoarder, congrats on that win. Let's take a look. Check this out. Let me go to the display capture. Let's move this on over. And again, guys, if you haven't, you have a chance at getting into my giveaway right here on Instagram. Here's another chance for you to win. I'll do one random comment picker from here. We'll do 3 tonight. So that gives us a total of 4 plus the 3 that are already written down. So that's 7. And then we'll do 3 random comment picker. But right here is where you want to be. But anyway, here's Roger's collection. Check that out. He even wrote down every single thing. He's got the art. I don't know if you could see. I even tagged you, Silver Damsel. You didn't even look at it. But crazy collection. Crazy. While we're here we got the ticker. Look at that. Silver, almost at $23. Insane. It's insane. Gold is at 1843. Right here, Empire Elite. It's been updated. We got Silver Down Under is here. Silversmith Shield is on the Empire Elite. Thank you, gentlemen or ladies, for joining. I know Silversmith Shield is not a lady, but Silver Down Under, I'm not sure. Coin shop, we got some coins right here. Insane in the Membrane, says Michael Decker. We got my coin shop, some merch right here. Very cool new designs. Some been done by my good friend Greg Wook. Some have been done by me. Some by Ninja Stacking. So you definitely want to check this out. O'Kane in the Membrane says spot price is flying. That it is. All right, guys. Here we go. You guys like these. So I'm going to put them up. These always sell for some reason. I guess just because they are... Let me see right here. Hey, that's an awesome website there, Stormy. Say thank you so much, Silver Wheels. Guys, we've got the Melancholy Presidents with the lukewarm porridge. Our porridge was lukewarm. All right, we got John Tyler. These are $1 coins. Harrison, Polk, and Taylor. And they are very, very melancholy because of their porridge being served to them rather lukewarm. Let's see. Spot's almost 23 bucks, Reese. Here we go, guys. We're going to start the bidding at $5. Go. And these are already $1. These are already $1 quick point. Some of you like to be strategic. Some of you like to be... Thank you, Harshman Hills, for joining. Some of you are strategic in your bidding. We got Cheap Drunk. Guess we paid under spot for about half Gold Eagle today. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Cheap Drunk's at $5. Guys, I mean, you think about it. This is $4, so you're really only paying $1 extra. All right, Cheap Drunk's at $5. Silver Wheels is at $6. Those of you that like to be strategic with the leaderboard, usually if you play your cards right, sometimes you could get in a quick couple of points with these types of items. Sometimes, ECP one night almost won a championship, and he was bidding on a lot of the lower ticket items. Cheap Drunk's at 10. We got Cheap Drunk is at 10. Michael Decker is at 12. Decker's saying, you know what, Cheap Drunk? Get off of my fighting mat. Stormy, see the DM. Let's see. Oh my God. Cheap Drunk's at 13. Decker's at 12. Cheap Drunk is at 13. Gonna start counting it down to Cheap Drunk 3. Counting it down 2. 15 for Decker. Decker fires back with one of those. Right over the head. All right, Decker's at 15. There's Graham. What is going on, buddy? Good to see you. Decker, counting it down 3 to Decker. 2 to Decker. Nope, Britches. 1. I know, Bullet. Crazy. And sold to Michael Decker for 15. Congratulations, Michael Decker. Let me just... Decker's at 3. All right. Move this aside. We'll do one more for the night. I got another one. That's the same exact set. Guys, we'll start this off at 10. Start this one off at 10. Another quick point. Same exact one. Same melancholy presidents. All upset that porridge was served cold. We don't like our porridge served cold. Ethel, put it back on the stew pot. All right, here we go. Nessalino says only 56 likes. Smash it. Wipe the booger on that button. Counting it down to Cheap Drunk at 3. Congrats, Michael Decker, on that one. 2. Counting it down 1. And gotta love the cold porridge. Stop. Booger time. Dun, 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 dun. Sold to Cheap Drunk. Congratulations on the win. Like I said, we're easing into it. We got some really nice items for tonight. Couple cool things for sure. I think you guys are going to really like. For example, this item right here. Guys, this is probably one of the nicer Morgan dollars I've auctioned off. This is an 1881 San Francisco MS-63, but it is proof-like. So this is a proof-like Morgan. Look at that mirror finish on this thing, guys. And I saw last night Guido had one that was ungraded, and it did very, very well, and that was proof-like. This is an actual graded proof-like coin. Beautiful, beautiful. MS63 proof-like Morgan dollar. 1881, guys. Look at that mirror reflection on that thing. So, guys, we are going to start the bidding off at 87 go. That is a gorgeous Morgan dollar. I didn't even realize that they had proof-like Morgan dollars. I didn't even know that until today. I was like, what is PL? And he had to explain to me that it's, I mean, I knew PL means proof-like. I just did not know that they had them. All right. Silver Britches says, geez, Stormy, I never claimed to know everything. Coach is at 87. Decker is at 90. Kraus is at 87. Mikey V is saying gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And we got a three-way brawl right now. Three-way brawl. Check that out. Mirror-like finish. NGC slabbed. Very nice toning, too. 91 for Coach. 95 for Decker. Coach is at 100. Coach is saying... Sorry. Coach is saying 5-toed slap across the cheek to anybody that tries to take it. $5 bids now. Decker says take it, Coach. But Ninja might fire back. We don't know. Look at that radiance. Look at that. Really, really nice. Like I said, one of the nicer ones. I've sold MS64s. I don't remember if I ever sold a 65. I don't think I did, but this is one of the nicer ones. Gonna start counting it down. This is Coach's lawn, they're saying. 3 to Coach. Counting it down 2. Proof like Morgan dollar 1. Look at that luster, says Maple. And Ninja says I'm out. Kraus is out. All right, and sold to Coach. Coach, congratulations. He loves those Morgan dollars. Yes, he does. Nice job there, Coachy. All right. We got Drunk was on the map first before Coach. So he's going to be up there on the leaderboard. Congratulations, Coach. Nice coin indeed. All right, guys. I'm very excited for this one. This coin is really, really beautiful. And, pardon me, guys, from all the laughing earlier. The pictures don't do it justice. In hand, it's actually a lot better. This is probably one of the nicer coins that I have seen in hand. I'm not joking when I tell you this. I got this in hand, and it's hard for me to get impressed. I was actually impressed with this one. This is a stunning humpback whale. Check out the level of detail on this thing. Let me move this up for you guys. And it's proof like finish. Look at that thing. You can see the barnacle on its mouth there. The water. Look at the water on this thing. This thing is gorgeous. World's wildlife. And we'll flip this around. Republic of Congo, 20 francs. This is 4 nines fine. Just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful coin. Guys, we are going to start this one off. Look at his eye. Or her eye. Look at that thing. Let's get up a little bit closer. Look at that. Look at they did an amazing job on this one. And here I was saying, okay, I'm not collecting anymore. And then I got this one. I'm like, you bastard. This one is treated a lot better, though. Guys, we're going to start this one off at $36. Go. This is a gorgeous one. I've seen other coins that have water, and they try to do the ocean and everything. They did just a phenomenal job on this one. Even the clouds, they don't even, and look, is that, no, that, I was going to say, I was like, oh my gosh, do they even have seagulls back there? And that's just lint. It's like, man, those seagulls in the distance. 40 for Kraus. You got the little globe along the bottom there. World's Wildlife Series. The humpback whale. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. All right, we got 50 for Kraus. They just did a great job on this one. I literally out loud, when I opened it up, I said, wow. I don't think ever said, whoa, cool, for any coin. This one just to me was awesome. Look at that angle right there. Really nicely done. Kraus is at 50. We got Kraus. 1 second. All right, gonna start counting it down to Kraus. 3 to Kraus. Beautiful coin, guys. Counting it down to Kraus at 2. Hey, Oz. How you doing, pal? Counting it down to Kraus at 1. And... oh, Decker's at 55. We got a little bit of a brawl here. A little brawlage. Decker's at 55. Now he's making sure the rest of the coins don't have hair on them, says Ninja Stacking. No, not doing that. Putting along, says Ozzy. Decker's at 55. Kraus says he's out. Gonna count it down to Decker. 2. 1. And he's a playful whale. Sold to Michael Decker. Sold to Michael Decker for 55. Congratulations, Decker. Put that one to the side. Got another one. Here's your chance, guys. Here's one more. Beautiful, beautiful whale. There's the obverse. Actually, that would be the reverse. Gonna flip it back around. All right, guys. Gonna start this one off at 45. Go. Beautiful coin. And give you guys the chance to get this one. When I see an interest, like I always try to buy multiples of stuff because if I see an interest, I'll try to put more up on the auction. Is this the Matrix? As Coach? All right. Nope, says Nessalino. All right. 50 for Kraus. Kraus is wanting it. 45. Decker misses. Decker misses. We got Kraus is at 50. Gonna start counting it down to Kraus. 3. Unless Decker with the 55. He just does one of these just right on top of Aaron. He's like, I'm gonna take that whale home. I'm gonna take that one. Decker wants it. 56. 871 Stranger. What's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Kraus is at 56. Decker's at 58. They got a brawl here. Dang it, Michael Decker. You already got a whale. Yeah, I'm a whale. This is me. That's my portrait. I'm jumping out of the water. Let me at least win myself for Pete's sake. 58 for Decker. We got Decker is at 58. Looks like some WWF going on now. Counting it down to Decker. Kraus is at 59. Kraus is like, hold on a second. Oh, thank you very much, great. You know, I'm going to fight for this one. Decker's at 60. Oh, yeah. You are not going to get this whale. Last thing I do. Great Lakes Silver Stacker, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Coin Brother says he goes, am I late? Kraus is crying. He is out. Going to start counting it down to Decker at 3, to Decker at 2, Decker at 1. Typing in sold. And sold to Decker. Congratulations, Michael Decker, on the other win. Well fought fight, sir. All right. Lot of items tonight, people. Lot of items. Let's move this off to the side. All right, guys. These are cool. By the way, I got an announcement right now. I hope you guys are listening. This item is from none other than Mutiny Metals. You guys see me always selling Mutiny Metals pours. This is a 1/4 ounce rum bottle. This thing is awesome. Decker, no gold tonight, my friend. No gold tonight. And guys, I actually spoke with Mutiny Metals today, and they are going to be doing a sponsored giveaway on an upcoming stream. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Very, very excited about that. So now, APMEX, now Mutiny Metals, and also, by the way, guys, the company LPM, which is the company that was selling the Zeus coins, which everybody just saw, actually got in touch with me. And they may be doing something with me next month. Very excited. So, guys, this is a 1/4 ounce rum bottle, and we are going to start the bidding on this one at $10 go. This is a 1/4 ounce of silver. This is the rum bottle. Very, very cool. All right. We got 10 for cheap drunk. Very, very nice. I'm very excited, Ozzy. Very. Mutiny Metals in the house. Look at that. There they are. Everybody say hello to Mutiny Metals. Mutiny Metals, thank you for being here. And if one of my moderators wants to go to Mutiny Metals YouTube channel or on Instagram, in fact, let me see if I can quickly grab Mutiny Metals. Mutiny Metals. Here we go. You have joined the mutiny. Let me put them on here real quick. Here you guys go. Look at that. Boom. One of my moderators, you could run that link every so often. That would be greatly appreciated. So we got Mutiny Metals in the house, guys. Like I said, I've been in touch with them. And they are going to be sending me some items for an upcoming giveaway. Very cool. Silver Husky, I am good, buddy. How are you? That's the question. Cheap Drunks at 13. This is a 1/4 ounce. This is a 1/4 ounce Coin Brothers. 15 for Decker. He's firing back. He's like, you know what? Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with you. This is going to be my rum bottle. Decker's at 15. Cheap Drunk, I mean, you're the cheap drunk here. Decker now at 20. He's just saying, get out of here. I don't want you anywhere near this rum bottle. Cheap Drunk, man, this is the one that you're going to have to win if you're it goes with your name. Look at that. Silver Husky says, life is great. Thanks for the heads up on Zeus. You were right again. Thank you, Silver Husky. I told you guys, I kept posting on my YouTube. I said, buy this coin. Buy it, buy it, buy it when you can. I mean, it was crazy to see that I bought it for what I did to see it hit 60 by the end of the day. We got Decker's at 20. I'm going to start counting it down to Decker at 3. Counting it down 2. Very cool that Mutiny Metals is here, guys. Counting it down 1. And Cheap Drunk is at 25. He says, I don't think so. Whoops. Let's see. Let's go with this one. I feel like let's go with this one. There he goes. He just slams Decker onto the ground. Just mercilessly. with that slam right onto the pavement. Am I lagging, says Cheap Drunk? A little bit. A little bit. Counting it down to the drunk at 3. Decker's brushing himself off. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1 to the drunk. And sold to Cheap Drunk with the $25 bid on the rum bottle. Very, very cool. Drunk, it's only fitting that you won that item. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, guys. Where there's one, there's another. There we go. Another quarter ouncer. Here you go, guys. We're going to start the bidding off at $15. Go. I'm going to Maple. I'm going to. Sorry, guys, I keep clearing my throat in your ears. My apologies. It's from all that laughing earlier. We got the drunk is at 20. What is Michael Decker going to say? Is Michael Decker going to allow this one to get away from him? I do not know. We shall see. All right, 25 for Decker. 26 for Cheap Drunk. And I got, like I said, 30. Another. How can I do? That's not a rum bottle. It's a bottle of Mountain Dew. It's a bottle of Mountain Dew from the pirate days in 1600s. All right, Decker's at 30. Sorry, guys. That's what happens. You guys got me laughing earlier. Gave me a little bit of like an asthma attack. Laughing so hard. Decker's at 30. Counting it down 3 to Decker. Decker's at 2 on the mountain bottle of rum there. Mountain bottle. Mountain Dew. 1, the champ is destined to keep his belt, says Steph. Call me Betty. But master, I thought I was the chosen one. And sold to Decker. Sold to Decker for 30 on that bottle of rum. Congratulations on that knockout, sir. Mutiny Medals. That actually was a good Betty. Settle on this. Sit down. You can call me Betty. So stupid. Oh, man. I bet you hardly anybody even knows what the heck that movie even is. Kung Pao. Enter the Fist. All right. Let's do a giveaway so I can clear my throat. And Mutiny Medals, if you're still here. Eddie! What's going on, Eddie? Ralph? If you guys are still here, Mutiny Medals, I told you over our DM. What did I say about your pores, man? What did I say? All right, guys, get ready. We are going to type in some nonsense here. So you guys got to get ready. Remember, if you are chosen, but master, I thought I was one of the chosen ones. Shut up. I am so sorry, guys. I know that that's incredibly annoying. All right. But if you guys are chosen for one of these, that is great. This is Ninja Stacking. If you are chosen for one of these, not only will you get the prize within the pouch, but you'll also get your name for the entry of the AppMex giveaway. So we got the names right there. You got Brass Junkie, Ted Jones, Ninja Stacking. I know, right? It's such a bad movie. All right, guys, here we go. Get ready. You can call me Betty. You can call me Betty. All right. You can call me Betty. Guys, it's a horrible movie. That cow pile driver. It's like a cult classic. It's called Kung Pao Enter the Fist. It's one of the very worst movies I've ever seen. Kung Pao Enter the Fist. All right, guys. Let's go over to the wheel. Good luck to each and every one of you. Spin that wheel. 5. We've got 5. So let's see. You can call me Betty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silver Hoarder with the 5 spot right there. Silver Hoarder. What would you like? 1, 2, or 3. And make sure you use my name. When he punches a hole in the chest, I forgot about that. It is such a bad movie. Just make sure you let me see my name. I got to be able to see it through the chat there. You can call me Betty. All right. Silver Hoarder chooses. Did he choose, guys? I'm not seeing it. 3. All right. So first things first, so we do not forget. Hoarder. Congratulations, Hoarder. You are one that will go into the mug for Friday night's drawing. Hoarder. And he chose number 3. Tonight's prize master pain is... Okay, so this one you got a barber dime. What is that, a 1911? 1911. Barber dime. Congratulations. Gosh. I'm going to mute 1 second, guys. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. It's not the Rona. It was the laughing earlier from Ninja Stacking telling me to slap a booger on the like button. All right. Here we go, guys. This next item up is very special Mutiny Metals pour. Every once in a while, Mutiny Metals will do these first strikes, guys. So if Mutiny Metals is still in here, I don't know if they are. Congrats! Hey, just a little podcast. Good to see you. When they are doing a new design, this is the first stamp. This is the first one. So really, really cool bar here. It's a nice 1 ounce bar. It's very smooth on the back side there. 3/9 fine. 1 troy ounce. Here we go, guys. Only made 30. Mutiny Metals is here to verify. Guys, we are going to start the bidding at $37. Go. Guys, he only made 30 of these. Only made 30 of these. 39 for Maple Stacker. And this is the first strike. This is the first strike. Guys, right there, I'm running Mutiny Metals link. Decker's at 45. Guys, this is a collector's item. And if you know anything about Mutiny Metals, I'm going to show you again. There's a reason why I feature Mutiny Metals pours primarily on my auctions. If you noticed, I've really only sold a couple pours outside of Mutiny Metal stuff. 22,000 followers. 22,000 followers. It's a mega influencer on Instagram. You definitely want to follow them on Instagram. Darth, I'll see you, buddy. Have a good night. Guys, tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Darth Stacker, he's got his auction. All right, so this is number 45 for Decker is at 45. Counting it down to Decker at 3. Again, first strike, and he's only made 30 of these. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. Yeah, you guys love the Mutiny Metals stuff. That's why I keep selling it on here. You're welcome, Darth. And Silver Bullet with the snipe. Snipe. Congratulations on the snipe. 48 for Decker. Decker fires back. He's like, you know what? Get out of here. I'm just going to crack you with that board right over your skull. Bullet fires back. He's like, you know what? What do I got for you? I'm going to give you, let's go with one of these. Bam! Horse punch! Horse punch! Horse punch. All right. Bullets at 50. Decker fires back with a 54. Now we got a Jedi duel. Get out of here, Silver Bullet, you young whippersnapper. I'm going to smash this right over your head. All right, we got bullets at 50. Good day, Coin Brothers, says Aussie Coin Girl. How you doing, my friend? Decker's at 54. Counting it down to Decker at 3. And see, Mutiny Metals, at least you know that I'm not a liar. I was telling Mutiny Metals earlier, I said, dude, you got to do something with me. People love your silver boars. Come by the auction. You'll see how much they appreciate your stuff. Silver Bullet fires back. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to fight you because you may be bigger and more powerful than me, but I've got socks. All right, Silver Bullet's at 55. Decker at 58. I'm getting angry now. All right. I said to Mutiny Metals earlier also, I'm like, dude, when you're watching my stream, you're probably going to be like, what in the heck am I watching here? Silver Bullet's at 60. Oh, yeah. You can get all angry if you want, but my Crocs and my socks are going to fight you to the death. Actually, until we go inside for snacks. All right. Silver Bullet's at 60. Who wants this more? It's a disorder, says TJ Hunt Stuff. It's a disorder. Decker's at 65. Bullet is out. ECP is in the house. ECP, we have Mutiny Metals in the house tonight, ECP. And Mutiny Metals will be sponsoring a giveaway very, very soon, guys. So you're going to want to stay tuned. Very cool. LPM, Atmex, Mutiny Metals working on stuff together with them. Very cool. Typing in sold and sold to Decker with the knockout punch. And I've been slayed. Mutiny Metals. All right. Silver Bullet misses. You missed on that one. You missed on that one, sir. You missed. Decker got that one for 65. Oh, boy. That's what you guys got to be careful with those snipes. Got to be careful with those snipes. Wesley Snipes. I probably got to get a Wesley Snipe noggin on there for snipage. Here we go, guys. Another Mutiny Metals pour. He's got that same, like, almost like a Punisher type of skull. Here we go, guys. Going to start this off at $41. Go. $41. Go. Another beautiful Mutiny Metals pour right there. Very similar design right here. Very similar to the one that just sold. All right, we got 41. Go, Bullet. It's your birthday. That's right, Bullet. 41. I don't think it... Oh, my gosh, guys. Mike Y is in the house. I must clean that bar. Clean it. Going to wipe the antiquing right off of it. I shall make those black letters very silvery. Mikey likes it, says Cheap Drunk. 41. I must clean it. Clean it. Ninja Stacking, get on a what do you call it there? Get me a design on clean it. Don't you dare, Mike. They're saying counting it down to Mike Y. He's gonna count it down and clean it. Counting it down to Mutiny Metals. Sorry, that was a 1. Mutiny Metals is probably like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? Counting it down 1. He's like, I'm not sending you anything anymore. Silver Wheels out of nowhere. Get out of here. I am hiding in the bushes as I'm eating my beef jerky. 45 for Decker. Oh, kaboom. With a 45 to Silver Wheels' sternum. Ouch. Ouch. Who wants this more? Decker's at 45. Corn Brothers is saying grenade. He has to clean the booger off of it first, Steph. Counting it down to Decker at 45. 3. Counting it down. We need some waffle whipping right now. 2. ECP has thrown up the grenades. Guys, and by the way, guys, Monday nights, you already know. 46 right there. Here we go. A little waffle whip. Take that. Bam. Ouch. Ouch. A little waffle whip. Guido's on Monday nights at 8:30. Decker's at 50. Look, Wheels was knocked out from that waffle whip. Decker's at 50. We need to get a little waffle iron action too. I received the package from you. Says Aussie Coin Girl, awesome. Chair slam. Guido's on Monday nights. I'm on Tuesday nights, 8:30. Wednesday nights, every other is Silver Dragons, and Thursdays is ECP. How many made Stacking Stormtrooper? How many made of these? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if Mutiny Metals is in here. Mutiny could be able to waiting for my check, and then look out, says Wheels. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2 to Decker at 50. Counting it down 1. And sold to Decker. Sold to Decker. Let's go with one of these for 50. Oh, no pain, no gain. Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Decker. Very, very nice. The champ is looking to continue the reign of terror. Nicely done. All right. Here we go, guys. Let me get my glove. Here we go, guys.
Have been
we got something special. Oh my word! What kind of bird is it, guys? Is it an Australian wedge-tailed? Is it a puffin? Is it a kookaburra? Is it an eagle? Is it one of the new coins from the Canadian Predator series? What do you think it is? People are saying it's a poopaburra. It could be an eagle. Any bird that flies and drops dookie. I don't know. Coin Brother says it's a kook. It's a boogie-burra. Kookabooger. It says vertical. Penguin. Pigeon. What is it going to be? Is it a dove? What is it? What is it? Might do a small preview, says ECP. All right. You guys, nobody, it's a duck, says Aussie. It's a duck. A dodo bird, says vertical. All right, guys. Pterodactyl. It is not a pterodactyl. It is an old school. Check that out. 1992. We're going old school, guys. Beautiful. Brilliant uncirculated kookaburra. 92, guys. We're talking a serious backdated coin here. The very first one was 1990. So we are going way back, my friends. Way back. All right, so we got a 1992 Poopaburra. Congratulations on those of you that guessed that. Here we go, guys. We have to start this one off at 43. Here's a chance for you to get a backdated Poopaburra. Fill in those holes in your kookaburra collection. Very, very nice coin. And they definitely, I forget what year they changed the design. They did this proof-like ring around the design with those like little dots all around it. And then eventually they changed the design. They overhauled it. This is not from the Stacking Stormtrooper collection. This is one that I happened to snag very recently. Any duck-billed platypus coins. I feel like there's got to be coins for everything, you know? Beautiful, beautiful coin. I got a 2,000 last auction. This guy is going to be number 3 for me, says Cheap Drunk. He's saying he's going to get this one. Kraus is at 45. Kraus is at 45, but Cheap Drunk's at 45 first. 46 for Kraus. 50 for Decker. We got a brawl. Guys, we've got a good old-fashioned brawl. 50 for Decker. And again, guys, these older kookaburras, they carry a much higher premium. Again, first year is 1990. The reason I was collecting the kookaburras is because the kookaburra, in my opinion, along with the koala, are a little bit more reasonable for premiums when you want to actually collect the entire series. That's why I was collecting the kookaburras, and I was very close to finishing it. I got to only 4 remaining. 58, we still have a brawl. I was at 4 kookaburras left, and then I shifted gears, And one of the things, too, Kraus is at 60. Oh, my word. One of the things, too, that I've been seeing, that video that I posted selling all of my silver has the worst ratio of dislikes. It's about 80% likes to dislikes on that video. And a lot of people... What happened? Lost the stream? You guys, can you hear me? Okay, I'm still here. Circle of Death. People, I see you, I hear you. Yes, says Bullion Bert. Thank you, Bullion Bert. Thank you, Mikey V. All right, cool. Thanks so much, guys. All right, just kidding. Damsel and ECP. Please don't do that on my end, guys. Please, if you're joking, please do not. All right, because then I would actually shut my stream down. So where are we, guys? 60 for Kraus. So Psych says Coach. Counting it down to Decker. Who is at it? Decker at 60. Oh, Kraus at 60. Counting it down 3. Counting it down 2. Don't throw him under the bus, Damsel. As a wrencher, you gotta be looking out for me. Counting it down 1. And... Sold to Kraus. Sold to Kraus. So, as I was saying, I got a lot of hate on that video. They're like, no, you probably regret selling it. And I'm like, come to my auctions and see how I do on my auctions and see the support that I get. And then we'll talk. And then I sell stuff via Instagram, direct to people. And I sell on my website. And I still have a good portion of my silver. Even though I was selling my own quote-unquote personal stack, I still have it in my inventory. For example, right there. This is the Stormy collection. Guys, we got a 2006 the most wonderful Kookaburra. 2006 Kookaburra. Cheap Drunk. I had sold 3 tubes about a week ago. But I'm not going to be selling those for a little while right now, Cheap Drunk. All right, guys, here we go. Going to start the bidding on this one at $28. Go. $28 go. This is another nice Kookaburra. 30. We've got your back, brother. We're all here to support the great troopers, says Coin Brothers. Thank you so much. Got a little bit of a brawl here. Got a handful of people trying to get this one. These are nice. So 2006. There's a few key date Kookaburras that are really expensive, like a 97 and a 98, and I believe a 2008 and 2009 are expensive. ECP, if you're starting to make some honey and harvesting honey from your bees, you better be sending me a bottle. Let's see. 40 for Cheap Drunk. 40 for Cheap Drunk. Let's see. Cheap Drunk's at 40. All right, counting it down. Cheap Drunk at 40 at 3. Drunk's going to take this one. 43 for Decker. Thank you, ECP. And I'll definitely shout it out like I do for Honey Next Door. Cheap Drunk's at 45. I'm excited to try. I love honey. I love it. It's so flippin' good. 50 for Decker. 50 for Decker. Drunk's at 45. Now I'm craving honey. Now I'm going to go get some. Are you kidding me? Hold on a second. I'm going to go get some. Like, my mouth is watering for it. You kidding me? It's like Pooh Bear here. Yummy. That is good. Oh, yeah. That hit the spot. Just tilt my head back and just squeeze the bottle. Stuff is so good. Got some with honeycomb in the jar, too. Awesome, ECP. Yummo. 56. Decker throwing the horse punch. By the way, guys, giggle time. Honey Next Door, they sent me, I'm friends with the owner, sent me a bottle of truffle-infused honey. I posted it on Instagram. Guys, it is insane in the membrane. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now I want more. It's like blood sugar spike right there. Right on the spot. 60 for cheap drunk. I'm going to start counting it down. So good. That's what I have, ECP. That's what I just took a big mouthful of it. Tupelo. I also like sourwood. And so my friend who owns Honey Next Door, he sent me sourwood and Tupelo and sent me a bottle of the honey-infused honey. It is truffle-infused honey. It is so good. Counting it down, too, to cheap drunk. I like sourwood more than the Tupelo. And so, Michael Decker, stick around, because I might have some for tonight's auction. Who the heck just won that? Cheap drunk. All right, drunk's on the board with 3. Congratulations, my friend. Drunk with 3. Yum, that stuff is so good. Love it. Next item up is going to be, we're going to tone it down a little bit. Little brilliant uncirculated. Little brilliant uncirculated right there. Little brilliant uncirculated quarter action. Guys, we'll start this off at $5 go. Quick, easy point for the board. ECP, you should go on to, you should start bottling it, dude, and get your logo on there. Get some labels. Booger art, says Tad Jones. You want some booger art? All right, 5. Mike Wise like, ooh, that coin, it is glistening, but it's still impure. Must go into the acid bath. Clean it. Clean it. All right. All right. I'm drawing some booger art right now as we speak. It's so stupid. I just drew some booger art just for you guys. 10 for Michael Decker. Brass Junkie says it must be whizzed. This is not. It was still in the the roll from 1964. The ends of the roll were all, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for here? All toned. And the ones on the center were like this. Brilliant uncirculated. Decker's at 10. Thank you so much. ECP is vouching for me, and he's saying it's definitely not whizzed. I don't have it still in the... Yeah, I don't have... I took them all out then and stuck them in like one of the plastic tubes. All right. ECP knows his stuff, guys. I've always said, you go to his auction, that man is super knowledgeable with his numismatics. I mean, he could get really deep into the conversation about all things coins. Silver wheels, be good. Take it easy. Counting it down to Decker at 3. Counting it down to Decker at 2. But ECP knows his stuff. 1. I've always said he's like, out of me, him, and Guido and Silver Dragons, ECP, Great Lakes with an 11 bid. ECP is like the numismatist of the 4 of us. I mean, he knows a lot more than the 4 of us, 3 of us combined, I would argue, when it comes to coinage and numismatics. Let's see. Great Lakes, 12 to Decker. Decker is at 12. All right. Wait till you see this week, says ECP. I want the honey now, ECP. You can't be talking honey and not be sending it to me now. Come on, man. It better be on its way. Like right now. 15. Decker's at 15. Got a little bit of a brawl here. Great Lakes is fighting him. I wasn't trying to imply that it was whizzed. The joke fell flat. Wah, wah. All right, Decker's at 15. Counting it down 3 to Decker. 2 to Decker. 1 to Decker. Nice, ECP. Sold to Decker. ECP, question for you. How much honey can you harvest from your bees, do you think? Just curious. Congratulations, Decker. All right. Put this in the Decker pile. Depends on the flow. Well, Decker was talking Libertads. Got a nice, look at that, gorgeous toning on that 1985. Check out that beautiful coin, guys. Really, really nice. Let's flip this around. 1985. This thing is a gorgeous Libertad. Let's spin it, shall we? Instead of knocking the camera over. All right, guys. Booger Todd. Here we go. Start the bidding off at 32. Go. 32, go. Now making the COA for the booger art as we speak. This is so stupid. Booger art. It's so dumb. We got some serious booger art coming up here, guys. Oh, gosh. So dumb. I drew this as we were all just hanging out together. 999 pure art. Don't forget to tag these on Instagram, guys. Can't wait to reveal this amazing artwork to you guys. It's booger art. All right, where are we at? Decker's at 55. Silver Street, good to see you. Something tells me there's going to be too much detail on this booger art. Nah, there's not too much detail. Not too much detail on this booger art. It's going to go up very soon. God. All right, counting it down to Decker. 3. Booger art. ECP wants the booger art. 2. It's so stupid. Counting it down. 1. And Sold to Decker for 55. Nice job. This is a nice Libertad too, by the way. Let me grab that off of here. Move this off. Put this in the Decker pile. Okay. And the next one, got a 2001 Libertad, brilliant uncirculated. Different version, the new version. Check out that. Just a gorgeous, that's perfect lighting right there. I don't even want to mess with it. I'll flip it around though, so you guys can see. Gorgeous coin. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Guys, we're going to start this one off at 36. Go. Low mintage says CSM Steph. This is a 2001. 2001. Frame, what's going on, Frame? Cheap starts as ECP. We got a brawl underway. And CSM Steph, she knows her libs. And she said that this is a low mintage coin. Low mintage coin. You can see a little bit. I guess that would be milk spotting. Don't worry, my finger's not touching it. But very little. Still gorgeous, beautifully toned, brilliant uncirculated. Very, very nice. Joking's out at 51 for Frame, 54 for Decker. Looking to fill that tube. And then we're going to go do some booger art after this piece here. You guys put me up to it. You said, we want to see some booger art. And don't forget, you got to post on Instagram. It's pretty bad booger art. So stupid. Ozzy can't wait. All right, Decker's at 54. Counting it down to the deck. 3, A, O, O, A. Hold on, there we go. A, O.
Sound.
Vowel sounds. 2. 2014 Libertad on Atmex for 80, says ECP. Crazy where Spot is right now. 1. Ninja, perfect timing. We got some booger art going up. And... oh, we got a snipage. We got a little bit of a snipage action. By the way, Guido, I was saying earlier, Mutiny Metals was on. And they're going to be sponsoring a giveaway, which is very cool. And by the way, guys, Guido Stackin, you need to update your 21 Silva video to 23. This is Silva. Welcome to Silva Heist. And then this happened. All right, Decker's at 58. Coin Girl's at 55. Very good to see you, Guido. All right, 59 for Aussie Coin Girl. We got a little Jedi duel. Aussie Coin Girl saying, fight me for this one. Michael Decker, you stuck in 1985. You're not walking away with this Libertad. All right, Aussie Coin Girl's at 59. Decker's firing back. He's saying, oh yeah, well, you know what? I like Libertads, and when I put my mind to something, I'm going to win. Just like my math test the other day. I got a B+ on it because I really studied hard. No, you didn't. You cheated off of Rebecca. She was sitting right there, and I saw it. You cheated. No, I didn't. I studied really hard for that test. No, you did not. And I'm going to tell Mr. Torrance that you were cheating because it's not right. And I'm a Sith Lord, and even I know that was wrong to do. No, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to fight you for this Libertad right now. Did you guys like that entire backstory there? That was an entire backstory on those two. All right, 64 for Aussie Coin Girl, 65, 66. I don't even know. I just came up with the names. Rebecca and Mrs. Torrance, the teacher. I don't know. That was just right off the cuff there, guys. Isn't that God? That's good stuff. That's good storytelling. And I'm going to also tell the time that you took Douglas's sandwich and you threw it out without him looking. Ooh, he's going to tell on him, and he's going to tell him that he took Douglas's sandwich. I didn't do it. I told you Michael did it. I didn't do it. That's not true. I saw you. I'm not going to be a friend anymore if you keep on doing this. All right, 72 for Aussie Coin Girl. Gonna count it down. Decker's at 75. They want to keep the story going. Do whatever you want. Douglas is my friend anyway, so you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna tell him that you took the sandwich and threw it out. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna tell your mom that you ate all the Chips Ahoy cookies and you blamed it on your sister, Kathy. All right, Decker's at 75. Counting it down 3. Counting it down to Decker at 2. Counting it down to Decker at 1. 76. Oh my word! That's it. I'm gonna take the last blueberry pop tarts back. Yeah, you can't take the blueberry pop tarts. We traded. I gave you the NBA basketball cards from 2018. You can't do that. Well, I'm gonna give you back the basketball cards and anyway, those were terrible cards. Those ain't weird, those are upper deck cards. Those are really good ones. Alright. Corn Girl's at 76. Quite the revelation in the story of these. That's right. There's just a whole backstory to these ones. Aussie Corn Girl at 76. Counting it down 2 to Aussie Coin Girl. Budget saying Jesus. 1 and sold to Aussie Coin Girl. Pop-Tarts are delicious. All right. Aussie Coin Girl with the battle. Congratulations. Epic battle. Aussie Coin Girl with her first win of the evening. Guys, get ready for some booger art. Retrospective says, I'm dying over here. We need those Jedi duels. Look at that whole backstory. That was good stuff, guys. Off the top of my head, too. Cheating on a math test. Aussie Coin Girl. A trade of Pop-Tarts with basketball cards that's going south. My word. Those two have some unfinished business. Here we go, guys. You wanted it. You said do some booger art. So as you guys were booger battling, I drew some booger art. Here we go. We got some excellent booger art. Here we go, booger art. Let's turn the cameras. Let's turn the lights down a little bit. Booger art. Here we go. Very, very nice. $9.99 pure art. Stormy. We got some serious booger art for sale now. All right, guys, look at those ears. It's like Reese's grandma. Reese's grandma Mary. All right, guys, we're going to start the bidding off at $5. Go. This is some really good art here. You guys wanted the booger art. There it is. This is Reese's grandma. The finger comes in the next edition, says Teh. Honestly, that's not bad. I could never draw that well. This is booger art at its finest. Grandma's at the dunes. Don't get all upset that I'm sitting around chatting with babes all day. You missed an opportunity to make the booger shaped like a stacking stormtrooper, says Brass Junkie. I could always do a different one. I thought you said you couldn't see me, says US Frame. Counting it down, 3 to Maple. He looks like Beavis. It's like a human version of Beavis. Yeah. Spot on, Kip. Your mom goes to college. Michael Decker bidding on this. Michael Decker's wife would smack him if she knew that he was bidding on this art here. Like a thumbs up, says Brass Junkie. Decker's at 11. Counting it down to Decker at 3. Counting it down to the Deck Man at 2. I think this is the first time Decker's ever bid on some of this. Whoever trained Big Boy No Neck didn't teach him the ways of the Jedi. He definitely telegraphs his lights. Big Boy No Neck. It's a disorder. It's a disorder. And sold to Michael Decker. Decker's stuffing children in the garbage cans, O'Doyle style. Congratulations, Decker, on the booger art. Booger art. And Decker, I know you're on Instagram because that's our main form of communication. So you, sir, have to post this on there. You have to say that you won this incredible art the other night at an auction. And people are like, oh, Michael, that's incredible. What did you win? And you're going to be like, behold, booger art. And they'll just look at you differently. And you're going to lose some of your accounts at your business. And they're going to think that there's something wrong with you because you're bidding $11 on booger art. All right, guys, here we go. 1773. Look at that. Reals, guys. 1773. We're talking old school, guys. Old school. Beautiful coinage, guys. Spanish shipwreck coins. This could have been. You never know. Pillar dollar, says ECP. Start the bidding off at $37. Michael Decker says, I work with musicians. Not anymore, you don't. Now that they all saw that you bid, you bid on that booger art. That one guy that you were playing with, that lead guitarist from that up-and-coming band, he's done. He's done working with your label. Older than America, I'm joking. 1773. Mike Y says 37. Michael Decker, the bass guitarist of that band, just dropped out too. Now he doesn't want to work with your company anymore. My pandas, Stormy, says Aussie Coin Girl. My pandas? What do you mean your pandas? Decker's at 40. Clean it, says Mike Y. No face, just a big old beak. Any pandas? Let me see. I think I have one on. I do have one for tonight. Yes, I do. I have pandas for tonight. No, heck no. Don't clean that. ECP, he's joking though. He's joking. When drumming stops very bad, bass solo, says Silver Iced. 41 to Mike Y. 43 to Decker. ECP says, if you clean that coin, I will come and get you. Decker's at 43. Counting it down, 3 to Decker. Must clean it. Michael Decker's at 43. Do not clean the treasure, says Budget. Counting it down, 1 to Decker. This is going to be, I must clean that coin. Way too cheap, EC. 50 for Migmang with a snipe. Out of nowhere, Migmang at 50. Look at that snipe, 52. ECP is saying way too cheap. You guys have a coin that is over 200 years old. You're talking, what are we talking here? Almost 250 years old? I think 40 grit sandpaper will help. Oh my God, the cringing. All right, let's see. Decker says to Migmang, say hello to my little friend with the 52. Gonna start counting it down. 3 to Decker. 55. Migmang says, oh yeah? Check this out. I'll give that coin an acid bath. I must clean it, says Pierre Francois. 60 for Decker. He slaps Migmang across the face. Wow. Just slaps him across the face. Right across Migmang's cheek there. Counting it down. 3. Counting it down. 61. Mike Y out of nowhere says, you know what? Say hello to this little friend. I'm gonna get you from the bushes. That's what I am doing in here, you namby-pambies. All right, Mig, slap him back, says Ninja. 3. Decker says, Mike Y with the 66, and then Michael Decker. We got a duel. Oh my gosh. You know what? Now it's gone. You took my blueberry Pop-Tart. Now you're going to die. Bring it, Sword. I'm not afraid of you. We'll be afraid. I ate Mexican earlier for lunch, and I'm not feeling so good. My stomach is starting to really hurt a little bit. All right. Decker's at 70. Decker's at 70, counting it down to Decker. I must melt that coin. Melt the coin. 3 to Decker. Counting it down, 2 to Decker. This is a 250-year-old coin, guys. This is what the United States was using as currency. 1, before we had our own. Typing in sold. And sold to Decker. Decker with the win at 70. Congratulations. Putting a hole in the drywall in the process. Nicely done, Sir Decker. Must clean that coin. Clean it. Clean that coin. All right. Put this in the Decker stash. Decker stash. Here we go, guys. Like I said, we got a lot of cool things on the board for tonight. We've got a little Wilford Brimley action.
Diabetes.
Here we go. Little panda time. Gonna start this off. Don't even joke, says ECP. We're gonna start this off at $28. Go. What is going on? Brian Woodard, the very first champ of the channel. Brian Woodard. I must liberate that coin from its filthiness. I must clean it. Clean the coin. Clean that coin. All right. I'm joking is at 30 on the morbidly obese bear. This one is like seriously chomping down some serious bamboo. Let me get a sip of water here. What up, Woodard? 76 likes. We got 47 people viewing right now. 76 likes. We will be doing a giveaway in a little while. Again, you have until tomorrow, 8 a.m. to put in your entries. Away with your filth, you stinking coin. Counting it down to I'm joking at 3. I will clean the black off of that filthy bear. Clinton S is back with his eyeball. Everybody welcome Clinton S back with his eyeball. Silver Damsel taking people for a walk. Oh my word. 33 to Damsel. Counting it down to Damsel at 3. Damsel at 2. Counting it down 1 to Damsel. Guys, don't forget to check out Clinton S. Aussie Coin Girl at the 34. Don't forget to check out Clinton S's channel. Guy makes some really cool, one-of-a-kind artwork. No record is the same. Very, very cool stuff. He was so kind to send me the very first and only record that he ever did with only 2 colors. Beautiful, beautiful piece hanging up on my wall. And there's limited space in my office for anything to be hanging on the wall, and I made sure to make room for it. Very kind of him to send it to me, and he's a good man, and don't you dare send him swear words if he likes your Instagram posts. 36 for Aussie Coin Girl 420. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in, man. Face slappage with the foot. Little foot face slap. Counting it down 2 to Aussie Coin Girl at 36. Counting it down 1. Typing in sold. And sold to Aussie Coin Girl. Congratulations, Aussie Coin Girl. Let's give you this one. Bam! Nice work. Aussie Coin Girl on the win. Nice job. Aussie Coin Girl. She's on the board. There goes our good friend Hoarder. Let's get him out of there. Later, Hoarder. And we're going to go Aussie at 2. There we go. Aussie Coin Girl. Speaking of Aussie Coin Girl and all things bears, what do we got here? We've got an ugly little lethargic bear with his friend before he knocks him out of the tree. This is a 2011. This is right before that fateful moment when that big bear knocks the little one right out of the tree. He goes, oh Oh, look, knocked the coin right down. Whee! She's like, oh my word, please stop the madness. Whee! Whee! All right, guys, starting it off at $32. Go. 32. Whee! Whee! That is just a creepy looking thing. It's got a beak, and look at its fingers. I do not find them cute. I do not. They are creepy little beady-eyed things. They're ugly. One step closer to extinction, says Ted Jones. 35 for Michael Decker. I don't think they're that ugly, but I mean, look at his hair on the side there. I hear they're vicious little animals. All right, 38 for Damsel. Damsel, I must clean that filthy, noisy bear. I must clean it. Parsons, they do not find you cute. Nobody does, Stephen Parsons. Aussie Coin Girl says, they are cute, Stormy. Looks like an old geezer with his hair out of his ear. Yes, it does. He's like, what? Wait, I can't hear you with all the hair coming out of my ears. All right, 38 for Damsel. Counting it down to Damsel at 3. 40 for Decker. He's like, I must save this bear and crack some skulls. All right. Counting it down to Decker. 41 for Great Lakes. Great Lakes is saying, you know what? Take a guitar smash to the face, Decker. And, yo, it's coming, Clinton. I'm making my rounds. It's coming, buddy. He's screaming, clean. And Decker, Rex Kwando, smack. There we go. El Kabong. 43 for Decker. Counting it down on the ugly pair of koalas. Look at him. 3. Counting it down 2. I just would laugh if, like, Aussie Coin Girl was, like, walking past a tree and a bear just drops out of the tree. Drop bears. Just drops right on her back. She would be singing a different tune. Aussie Coin Girl, you know darn well that you would freak out if you were walking down the sidewalk and a koala just drops out of a tree and lands on your back. Just clenches onto you, screaming, biting you on the neck. Just like that, too. That's probably how it would sound. And typing out sold. Sold to Michael Decker. Sold to Michael Decker. Congratulations on that 43. All right. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. I can't find the koala on my spreadsheet here. Where the heck is it? Where the heck's this darn koala? 2011 koala. Never put it in my spreadsheet. Well, that could be the issue. All right. Decker on the board at 43. Rabid koala. That's exactly what they sound like when they're in attack mode. Don't you lie to me, you Australians that are in here. You know very well. It fell off the... It got knocked off the spreadsheet. Let's go with one of these. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful 1923. Beautiful. Toning on that coin. Peace dollar action. Check it out. And there we go. We got the bird on the back there, the little eagle. Oh, man. Poor Debbie and her hair. Beautiful coin. It's got a nice even tone throughout. Guys, we're going to start the bidding on this one at $27. Go. $27. Go. Rabid koalas dropping from the tree. Landing on Aussie Coin Girl looking at me. I don't know, ECP. Unknown Stacker, good to see you. Mike Wise, like, I see some potential in that coin. I do see it. It is a nice luster and has good looking toning, but it could always be better. I will grind it on a stone grinder and put it through the bandsaw to get into the core, the clean core of that coin. Decker's at 35. Decker's at 35. Rabbit koala dropping elbows out of trees. Let's see, is anybody going to answer back? We got 10. Looks like a large squirrel after a nuclear attack. I will wash her hair. I will tell her how beautiful she is after she's been completely purified with the acid bath and lime. Counting it down 3 to Decker. Counting it down 2. 1 to Decker. And sold to Decker. Sold to Decker. On the peace dollar, on the peace dollar, sold to him, sold to Decker, sold to Decker. He's gonna go for another championship belt. We still have a lot of things though, guys, for tonight, so it's not over yet. You never know, guys. Decker might have a quick little IBS flare-up where he has to run to the bathroom. He might be in there for a little while. You never know. Things like that can happen. What is that? We got a Booker T commemorative $50. It's the Decker show tonight. Booker T commemorative. Very cool. Guys, it's a very cool thing to try to collect these, what do you call it? To collect these coins. We're going to start it at 15. Sometimes I make like a mental note to myself and I'll jot it down on the coin. So we have 15 on this one. And we're going to start this off at 15. Very, very cool. Booker T commemorative half. All right. Booker T. Now you can stack that, sucker. Sean Paul Bernard says. We're at 15. And I see Muscle Shell. Unfortunately, my friend, we gotta have you at a membership level at $199 in order to bid. Let's see. I must clean Booker T. Must clean it. This actually does look like a nice Booker T. It's in a better condition for sure. Okay, we're gonna now drop it down to $1. Go. Just past a white fire hydrant. What was that about, Maple Sucker? I don't know. All right, we're at $1 on the commemorative. $2 for Coin Brothers. It's commemorative $50, guys. These are 90% silver. This is the Booker T. The last time I sold one of these, I think went for 20-something bucks. We got Cheap Drunk is at 5, 7 for Ted. We got a bar brawl. Who wants the Booker T? We got Ted is at 7. All right, 10 for Silver Bullet, 11 for Brass Junkie. We still have a brawl on the Booker T. Yeah, these were really popular. I sold 2 of them on my one of my recent auctions. Because I had 2. One, the bidding was crazy on the one, and so like Stormy style, I threw the other one up for bid. Bullet is at 15. Bullet is saying Rex Kwando, smack to your head. Do we hear 16 on the Booker T? I'm going to start counting it down. Counting it down to Bullet at 15 at 3. And Muscle Shell, I mean, you were bidding 20. If you did the $2 membership and you bid at 16, you'd be at $18. You'd be less than what your initial bid was. Counting it down 2 to Silver Bullet. Counting it down 1 to Bullet. And sold to Bullet at 15. Congratulations, Silver Bullet. Nicely done. All right. Bullet. We're going to do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway, guys. Here we go. Giveaway time. We got Brass Junkie, Ted Jones, Ninja Stacking, and Silver Hoarder on that paper there. Here we go, guys. Get ready to type it. Get ready to type it. This is in reference to the boogers that you guys were talking about earlier. Type it, don't wipe it. 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 That's in reference to the boogers. All right, let's go to the little wheel. Let me turn this off here. All right, we're going to spin it. Type it, don't wipe it. We got a 13 for type it, don't wipe it. 1, 2, 3. I'll allow it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to Jorge. Congratulations, Jorge. All right. What would you like, Jorge? Jorge Martinez. Let me write your name down on the paper. Jorge Martinez. There you go. Jorge, nice job. You're going into the finals for Friday's AppMex giveaway. Stormy, too, sir, he says. All right. Jorge Martinez. Number 2, good luck. And you got... All right, so you got one of those melancholy presidential dollars. So you got the medium prize there. So congratulations, Jorge Martinez, which means that the number 1 pouch is the big prize of the night. All right, so this is going to Jorge. Make sure you email me. And by the way, friends, if you're new to the channel or you are bidding tonight, don't forget $5 flat shipping and handling. Make sure you pay by the end of the evening. Goods and services, $15 international. If you have an order of $500 and more, you must pay the registered mail fee. So that way I can send it to you and it gets to you nicely, safe and sound. And it takes a long time for me to pack those boxes. I'm always happy that Michael Decker does what he does in CSM stuff, but then at the same time I curse them when I'm packaging their stuff because it takes forever to tape those boxes shut. You need the jaws of life to get into those. All right, here we go. Got a beautiful 1907. You are an expert at it, Stormy, says Aussie Coin Girl. We got a 1907 Barber quarter, beautifully toned quarter. Any gold pandas, small ones? No, I sold one the other day, Clinton. None of them tonight. I don't have gold for tonight's auction. Most likely, though, I will on Friday. That's going to be a big night with AppMex here. There might be a lot of people in the chat. Guys, we're going to start the bidding off at $8 on this one. Go. $8, go. Beautiful, beautiful Barber quarter. Cheap Drunk is at 8. 10 for Decker. 10 for Ninja. 10 for Aussie. We got a brawl underway. Some of these individuals need this coin. Mike Y, he's probably right now torturing some of his coins and dipping them. Wait, I must stop the cleaning to rescue this coin so I can clean it. Look, this one has a booger flying out of its nose right there. This is the Booger Barber. This is the Booger Barber, guys. Who wants to win this Booger Barber right here? 12 for Clinton. 13 for Ninja. This is a Booger Barber, guys. These are very, very special. With the... Pew! Says Budget Bullion. ECP saying, oh my gosh. 15 for Decker. He's like, I didn't realize that this is a Booger Barber. Clinton is out. All right. Spitting Barber. All right. Decker's at 15. Dipping, skipping, and kissing them. CSM stuff. Decker's at 15. Counting it down to Deckman at 3. This just went up in value due to the booger on it. Counting down 2. 1. Booger Barber Rare Variety. And sold to Decker. Sold to Decker. Congratulations on the win. All right. Decker is on fire tonight, guys. On fire tonight. All right, guys. Here we go. Got a cool item next. This did very well on my the last time I sold it. Mutiny Metals. Got a 2-ounce cross. This thing is cool. A 2-ounce blast white silver cross. There it is from Mutiny Metals. Right there, Mutiny Metals on the back. 2-ounce cross. There we go. Guys, we're going to start the bidding on this 2-ounce cross at $60. Go. Worth over 100 ECP is saying 100%. Just ate my custom double cheese pickle. What is that? Sean Paul Bernard is saying that is hot. Yeah, these do well on here. Nice level of detail. Beautifully crafted. Shiny, shiny cross. Got that skull on there. Pepper Burger. The hell are you guys talking about? Pepper Burger's cheese pickle. What is? I mean, I would eat it, but I don't know what you're talking about. We got 65 for Lambo. It has been blessed. ECP. Oh, he says, has it been? I do not know. 70 for Decker. Fat Thumbs says Kraus. Kraus is at saying Fat Thumbs. 70 for Decker. Beautiful piece. Gonna count it down to Decker at 3. This is the Silver Cross. 72 for Aussie Coin Girl. Yeah, I got a handful of more constitutional for you guys tonight. Really nice stuff. 75 for Decker. If you're ever in Colorado, try Crave Real Burgers. 75 for Michael Decker. Worth $250,000 cents, says ECP. 3 to Decker. 2 to Decker. 1 to Decker. It burns. It burns. Aussie Coin Girl with the snipe. Aussie Coin Girl with the snipe. I'm joking. Decker is at 80. We still have a brawl. Just put up the handful at one time. Stormy will go crazy in here. You never know. I might just do that, Clinton. All right, 81 for Aussie Coin Girl. I might do that, Clinton. I'm going to try that on the next lot, Clinton. We're going to try it. 85 for Decker. And the next 3 pieces are nice, too, constitutional. 85 for Decker. Counting it down to the deck at 3. It's crazy. And not just talking about my eye either. 2. 87 for Aussie Coin Girl. Gonna get the other coin stand ready for what's coming next, guys. Get ready for it. 90 for Decker. Can't compete with Decker's cash stash. Nobody can compete with Decker's cash stash. We got a couple really cool pieces with a hot sauce that would make Stormy run for the hills like Wile E. Coyote. We got a battle. All right. I have to get rid of all the fiat, says Decker. Just send it to me, buddy. 91 for Aussie. Take it, girl, says Decker. 3. 2 to Aussie Coin Girl. Clinton S. And sold to Aussie Coin Girl. Congratulations with the double horse kick. Oh my, nicely done, Aussie Coin Girl. Beautiful piece. Aussie Coin Girl, she's on the board with 3. Nicely done, Aussie. All right, here we go. We're going to go like this. Bam. 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 Let's back this up. Constitutional lot. We got a constitutional lot right here. There we go. Check that out. So what do we got here? We've got a, let me fix the 1908 barber quarter, 45 walking lib, 1909 barber half. All right. So back this up. All right, guys, here we go. Start this off at $15 go. Triple threat match, guys. 20 for Great Lakes. I mean, these alone go for 25, 30 bucks on the auction all day. These go for around 18, 20 bucks all day on the auction. These go for around 10. I mean, you guys are here all the time. You see how much these go for. Threesome. Oh, we got a brawl. Maple is at 30. He's like, I might be Canadian, but I will take one of those home with me. If I can't have one, I'll take all 3. All right, Maple is at 30. That is a steal. 33 for Silver Damsel. 35 for Decker. Got a nice little collection assortment here. 35 for Maple. Maple is firing back. He's saying, you know what? Take one of these 5-toed slaps to the cheek. 5-toed slaps. ECP, man, you should watch the rerun of this auction. My very first item. I for 10-15 minutes can't stop laughing. I'm crying, laughing so hard, and started wheezing because I was just cracking up. 41 for I'm Joking. 42 for Damsel. We got some serious grenade action. Go Twenty Trail, says Silver Damsel. Damsel's at 42. All right. Damsel's at 42. Got the Liberty Walker, the Barber Quarter. Sorry, Barber Half, I should say. Let me move this over. Put this down here. And then we got the Barber Dime. 45 for Decker. I got the inhaler. I got it here. Counting it down. Read above one, get your inhaler. Asthmatic bucket head nerd. 3. That's true. 2 to Decker. 1 to Decker. Excuse me. And sold to Decker on the lot.
Liu Kang wins.
Sold to Decker on the lot. Congratulations, Decker. Nice win there, buddy. On that lot, you get another point. Decker is a runaway freight train right now. It's going to be hard to catch him. All right, guys, I got something unique. I got to back this up. This needs a lot of room. Got something unique here. This is going to be, I'm expecting some fireworks on this. Big old display case. Really nice presentation. Look at this thing. Pretty big. Here we go. I don't even know if I could fit this on the in this light box, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to come completely out of the light box to open this up. Sound effects. And here we go. I'll put this up on the hold on a second, guys. Let me get this out of the way. So here we got big old disc there. Wonder what this is gonna be. Wonder what this is gonna be. This is a big. It's not even gonna stand on that. Silver round. This is a 2006 silver round American Silver Eagle. All right, half pound, fine silver. This is a half pound. This is a big old silver round. I don't even have a coin stand large enough to fit this dinner plate. It's a big old half pound of proof silver. This thing is gorgeous. Comes in that presentation box. Guys, we're going to start the bidding off at $185 go. This is unique. This is a chunky half pound. Chunky half pound American Silver Eagle round. I say round because it doesn't have $1. It doesn't have the denomination. Half pound, 3/9 proof. Look at that thing. It's a mirror, comes in the capsule and in that display box. Let's flip this around. This thing is massive. It's going to fall down. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. Silver donut. 8 ounces. All right. Thinking of the frying pan action. Think of it all. Remember that movie, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, where that giant baby was running rampant around the city? I do. All right. I can use that disc golfing. Decker's at 185. Decker's at 185. You could use it as, what is it called? Oh my God, what is it called? Clay pigeons. Hockey puck. Counting it down 3. Was it skeet shooting or whatever? Almost at spot, says ECP at 185. 190, Mad Stacker, you need to be a registered member in order to bid. It would make a nice paperweight, actually. 195 for Decker. We're going to go back down to 185, though, Decker, because Mad Stacker is not yet a member. You could use it as an eye patch. What the heck is it called where they say pull, and then the thing goes up in the air, and then you blast it with a shotgun? All right, so 185 to Decker. Clay, yeah. Ready, pull. Counting it down to Decker, 3. Okay, so I was right. Clay pigeons. Counting it down, 2. Trash can lid. Pierre is at 190. Great Lakes is at 190. Great Lakes is at 190. 195 for Michael Stacker. 195 for Michael Stacker. Michael Decker. I was seeing Maple saying skeet shooting. 195 for Decker. All right, so I was right then. Clay pigeons, I said skeet. You're skeet. You got the skeet. Decker's at 195. Counting it down. 3. Counting down. 2. 1. And sold to Decker. Sold to Decker. on the half-pound ASE round. Congratulations, Decker. And have no fear, my friends. There are plenty of other items for auction. Let me put this in Decker's box here. This is like Decker's corner over there. So a lot of you really liked that item. I happen to have one more. And this one, as I open it, this one, the only difference is that this like blue, whatever you call that, felt stuff, there's just like a little crack in this thing right there, but you're not really buying this for the case. So we got another one here. 2006. Another half pounder. Guys, we're going to start the bidding off at one. Let's explore. 185. Go. Let's explore. Second one. 185. Go. ECP is saying, guys, $176 is spot on this. 185 for cheap drunk. Great deal, says ECP. 190 for Decker. He's gonna dollar cost average down. This is my last one, Pierre and Great Lakes. So if you want, you can try to go in at 195 and take this. That's what Decker paid on the last one. Phenomenal, fantabulous deal. This is Clinton S. This is a steal of a start price. 190 for Decker. He's going to get two paperweights now. Two of them. 195 for Pierre. He's saying, you know what, Michael? Decker, you have some of this white pudding that comes from the bird's anus right on your wife's head. Oh. Pierre's at 195. 200, Decker says, get out of here. I don't care about you. Get out of here. You and your bidding. Get out of the Jeep. Blah. All right, Pierre, 205. Do we hear 205? I need to go work for Decker or marry one of his daughters, says Sean Paul Bernard. Guys, let's all go work for Decker, shall we? 200 for Decker. Counting it down to the deck man. 3. Counting it down to Decker at 2. Guess what, Michael Decker? All of that padding that you sent in with those coffee grounds, I'm just going to be sending them back to you. 1, I'm just going to be sending it back to you. I'm going to wrap up all this stuff. And sold to Decker. Congratulations, Decker, on the win. Nice job. All right. Decker, the Dominator. Decker, the Dominator. All right, this goes in here. A lot more cool items for tonight, my friends. Let's go with... Here we go. I was talking about this coin, Pierre. Here you go. Here it is. I thought that this was going to be really, really popular. The Deckernator. Making some copies. Producing some music. Sending the coffee. Deck. All right, guys. This is the prehistoric coin. Prehistoric life coin. APMEX exclusive there. Gorgeous, gorgeous coin, and you got the T-Rex just chomping it up right there on the Triceratops. You got the Triceratops' guts hanging out of his belly. You got a couple of the Triceratops just moseying around back there. This is a very, very nice coin. You got the 3 different periods of the dinosaurs. Guys, we're going to start the bidding. at, I shall not, ECP, $36. Go. $36. Go. It's my hand. Any boogers on the T-Rex? Nope. No bugs. Dinosaur fart, says Rebel Stacker. First in the series, guys. You cannot go wrong on first in the series. These sold out relatively quickly. Dino fart. Michael Decker, scratch, no scratches. No scratches on this. In fact, other people are having quality control issues with their coins, and I got 8 of them. 7 were in really nice condition, and then the one had a minor micro scratch on it, and I'm giving it to my son for his 5th birthday, one of his gifts, because he loves dinosaurs. So, yeah. 40, 41 for I'm joking. 41 for I'm joking. All right. Very nice gifts, it said Jones. Counting it down, 3. Counting it down, 2. That T-Rex has got some Triceratops flesh right in his mouth. Chomp, 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 chomp. Yum, 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 yum. Num, num, nums. Nathan Simonson. Nathan, welcome. Welcome him, everybody. One of us. Everybody, greet him. One of us. Gooble gobble. Congratulations. And thank you, Nathan, for joining. Happy to have you. All right. We got Michael is at 45. Gooble gobble, gooble gobble. One of us. We accept you. 3 to Decker. And 2 to Decker. Oh, Damsel. 3. 3 to Damsel. Counting it down to Damsel. Decker's at 48. He's saying, waffle whip. Let me whip you with that waffle iron. 48 to Decker. We people, says ECP. Counting it down. Nathan at 50. Nathan out of nowhere saying, you know what? I'm the new kid on the block, but I will get every single one of you people. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Nathan's at 50. Michael Decker says, you know what? Have a grenade, Nathan. I don't know who you are. I just know that you have 2 first names as your 2 names as your first and last name. Blah. Take that one. Blah. All right. Decker's at 53. Counting it down, 3. Counting it down, 2. Counting it down, 1. Thank you so much, Coin Brothers. And sold to Decker. This is for Sean Bernard. Bam! RKO chair slam to the face. Decker with the 53 on the T-Rex coin. I can't really do a T-Rex. Can't really do it. First in the series, Decker. Can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong on first in the series. I always tell people, get the first in the series. Even if you think the coin is ugly, get the first in the series. It's always going to appreciate. Always going to appreciate in value. Here we go. A lot of constitutional tonight. I upped up the constitutional. 1930 standing Liberty quarter. Very nice. Standing Liberty quarter. Beautiful coin. I'm going to start this off at $8. Go. 1930. Got an old school SLQ, my friends. Old school SLQ. All right. 8 for cheap drunk. 10 for Te. 15 for damsel. Clinton S says, watching Stormy's auctions like watching a car wreck. I can't look away. and I like it. Te is at 17. Te's going from the top ropes. Oh, man. Te Jones. My word. Oh, my word. We do have a brawl. Everybody's fighting. Fighting for this coin. They like the SLQ, the 1930. You guys know something more than I do about this coin. I would have started the bidding higher. You guys know something that I obviously don't. Stormy's auctions are like farmers insurance commercials. We are farmers. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Must clean the coin. Clean it. Clean the coin. Got a couple cool pieces coming up right after this one. Gotta get my glove. Cat fight! Wow! Wow! Cat fight. A little cat fight action. Decker saying, break it up, you two. We still got a brawl on Aaron Krause. Aaron Krause, oh my word. We got a brawl here. Decker is at Le Meow. Says Pierre, we got feline fighting. Everybody is feline fighting. Hyah. Spot on cat, says Ninja. Decker's at 33. Counting it down to Decker at 3. Did I type it? No, it didn't go in. That's a pretty good cat, right, guys? 2. Counting it down 1. Spot on, Stormy. Now you just have to work on your Canadian accent. And typing in sold to Decker. Sold to Decker. Congratulations, Decker, on the win. Decker at 33. I'm like better than, what is that guy's name? Michael Winslow or whatever? Michael Decker. All right, next item up. Here we go, guys. This was second to the most recent release. I believe this is number 7. Guys, this is the Vintage Horror Series, and they had a couple of these, a couple of the classic horror series. This is from Intaglio Mint. You've got, this is where Turbo Damsel got her nickname, Turbo. You got Jekyll and Hyde. You got 2 sides right there. The other ones had Jekyll on one side and Hyde on the back, but I'm wondering if Intaglio Mint did it this way because they wanted to probably have the Intaglio Mint logo on the opposite side, is my guess. If I flip this around just to keep it like that. So the Jekyll and Hyde round sold out. I mean, guys, these sell out very, very quickly on their website. And then there's a wait list, and there's like, they don't really release them much after they run them. If you see them on there, you got to get them. And I'm not collecting them anymore. I am stockpiling a bunch of horror themed items for October. Can you believe it already? I'm already thinking out to October for an auction then for like a horror theme. Decker, I've got 2 of the series tonight. 2 from the series. So we've got this Jekyll and Hyde. This is the 1 ouncer. They did do a bunch of variations. They did 2 ounce ones as well, but I only buy the 1 ounce rounds. Been looking at these, says Decker. You're not going to want to miss my horror themed auction in October, Decker, because I've got quite the collection of items already for the horror themed auction. Forward thinking is how you get ahead in life. Love the thinking, dude, says Sean Paul Bernard. Dude, last August, I was planning this past July 4th's auction. I plan in advance. If I get an idea, I just start buying stuff and I put it all to the side for it. I'm out for the night. Clinton, much love and respect. Let me know about the small gold pandas if you get a chance. Clinton S, I shall. If I come across any more, I will try to get them. 45 for Decker. 45 for Decker. Turbo coin. I thought Jekyll was on the obverse and hide on the reverse. I know. That was the other one. This is the new version. My guess is that they did it this way because they wanted their logo on the back. That is my guess. That's why I think that they would have done it that way. I'm joking. 46. You missed. Aussie Coin Girl is at 46. Counting it down to Aussie Coin Girl. 3 to Aussie. 4 of 50 to Decker. He's saying, you know what? Get out of here, Aussie Coin Girl. I never hit a lady, but I will throw them through a booth. All right. Decker's at 50. There you go, Sean Paul Bernard. Thank you, buddy. Planned July 4th fireworks 2 years in advance. Counting it down to Decker at 3. And like I said, guys, you want to constantly be checking Limited Mintage's site. 2. Counting it down 1. And sold to Michael Decker. Double horse kick. Sold to Decker. Nice job. And let me type this in here. Whoops. All right. When Decker puts his mind to something, he wants something, he gets it. Hey, I bid 51. She says, I do not see it, Aussie Coin Girl. I go to my display capture. I don't see it. Let's go back. Maybe it's up there and I missed it. I'm going to go up pretty high. 31. Here's 40, 42. I'm not seeing your bid. You had 46, 50 for Decker, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Nope, it sold to Decker. Your 51 never came through, Aussie Coin Girl. As you can see here, starting bid, bid. The only bid that came through from you, 46. You said, good day, damsel. 50, counted it down, and that's it. Sold to Decker. 450. I don't know, Aussie. I do not know, my friend. I do not know. Just didn't go through. Next item up, guys. This is the latest release. This is Swamp Creature. Swamp Creature from the Black Lagoon. Very, very cool. Got the little scaly skin there. Scaly skin. Just creeping out of that swamp there. Yeah. That I kind of envision Mike Y looking like that. I must come out to this filthy swamp. All right, good night, Pierre. I must clean these coins. Starting it off at 33. Go. 33, go. Must clean the coins, yes. 33. This is the latest release. 45 for O'Kane. O'Kane just right out of the gate just shooting bazookas at everybody, saying there's going to be no way that you guys take this swamp creature from me. 45 for O'Kane in the membrane. O'Kane in the brain. Good night, budget. Be good. 50 for Decker. He follows it up with one of these. Take a grenade. Eat that, Joel O'Kane. How insane in the O'Kane are you? I got a 50. What's the matter with you? You can't do anything to me. You namby-pamby. Joe O'Kane says, you know what?
A potato,
you look like a chicken nugget and a potato and a baby. Oh, my word. All right, O'Kane at 52. But then he fires right back with one of these, Decker says. Aussie Coin Girl at 46. She's swinging and missing. Poor Aussie Coin Girl firing and missing. I feel bad for her. I do. Right now we got Decker and O'Kane. Gonna count it down. 60 to O'Kane and then 65 to Decker. We've got a Jedi duel. Yeah. Mr. Decker, they're here. So you have number 20 by your name. The leaderboard, good team spot. All right. We got 65 for Decker. Counting it down. Decker at 65. 3 to Decker. And Decker's tonight's champion, by the way, guys. Decker has won this evening. So congrats to you, Sir Deck. Sir Decker. Counting it down. 3 to Decker. And I'll pull up the leaderboard in just a moment to show everybody the standings. Decker is getting up there, guys. He's working his way up there. You don't say, says Lambo. He's like, I wouldn't have guessed it. He's moving up through the ranks there. That Decker. He wants to win the gold at the end of the year. 2. 1. Sold to Decker. Sold to Decker. 65. Nicely done, sir. And the swamp creature. Let me, I don't even need to update the leaderboard anymore. Let me just fix this. I'm going to sort. All right. Here we go. Display capture. Bam. We got Silver Wheels at 7 wins. Russo is at 6. Steph is at 6. Quadman's at 5. Decker at 4. Ozzy at 3. Lambo at 2. Vert, Josh, Grog, Dove, Brian, Brent, Big Tex, and Alex at 1. So that's the current standings right now, my friends. Congratulations, Mr. Decker, on this win. Let me move this over into your pile. We still have about 5 or 6 more items, guys. And then we have the giveaway. And that's that's the grand prize for the evening. All right, congratulations, Sir Decker. All right, guys, here we go. We are going to do one of the vintage 10-ounce bars. These are the Englehards. Guys, we are going to do one of these vintage Englehards, and we are going to do some buy it now action. Here we go. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Here we go. It's a buy it now. First one to type in BIN. And 270. This is a buy it now for 270. You guys usually always want these. And if nobody wants it, I will take it down. Ben takes it. Decker takes it. I should say Ben takes it down. Decker takes number 49 at 270. Congratulations, Sir Decker. Guys, get ready for it. Number 50. This is another vintage Engelhard bar. This is number 50. 050 serial number. Get ready for another buy it now. I'm going to do this one at 265. Buy it now. 265. Counting down 3. I'm going to count it down 2. Ben for Silver Knight. Silver Knight at 250. This is buy it now, Aussie Coin Girl. This is a buy it now. Silver Knight. Got that one. Congratulations. Get ready for one more. Guys, got to be fast. This is it for the night. This is it. This is now number 51. You have to get ready to type in the bin. And you're going to have to type in the price on this next one to really lock it in. So you don't know what I'm going to bin it for. Ready? Get ready, guys. You're going to have to type in the number and the bin if you want it. 268. Buy it now. 268. Buy it now. This is a 268. Buy it now for 268. You have to type in bin 268. Bin for Aussie Coin Girl. Aussie Coin Girl got it. 268. Aussie Coin Girl. Congratulations, Aussie Coin Girl. You got to be fast on those. These were selling, guys. I was selling these for $310, $320 per 10-ounce bar. So, Aussie Coin Girl, congrats. Got a nice little stash of silver coming your way, my dear. That's it for those big items of the evening, my friends. Fast on the draw, she says. Pew, pew, pew. All right, 4 items left. These are a little bit less expensive, so you guys can. This is like a cool down. Here we go, guys. Check this out. 1854 seated Liberty. This is a really nice one. Very fine condition. Check that out. Nice patina. Gorgeous, gorgeous coin. 1854. Let's check out the reverse. Check out that bird. Good level of detail on it. You can see its eyeball. It's got the feathers. Beautiful. Let's get up a little bit closer. Good level of detail on the shield still. So, guys, we're going to start this off at 48. Go. Beautiful coin. Everybody's like, wow. They're saying, wow. 1854 seated Liberty. You can even see Liberty is written on the shield still. You can see it fine. Just an auction, Decker. This is an auction. I would say BIN if it were a buy it now. This is an auction. Luck of the Irish is at 51. Sean says 166 years. Kraus is at 53. Luck of the Irish throwing out a 51. Kraus is at 53. We got Damsel. We got a 55. Brawl action happening here on this 1854 seated Liberty quarter. Seated Liberty quarter. Really, really nice. Check that out. Nice level of detail. Saw that. Snagged it. $quarter Silver Streak. $quarter. 55 for Damsel. Going to start counting it down to Damsel. 58 for Kraus. Counting it down to Kraus at 3. Counting it down to Kraus at 2. Counting it down to the Kraus man at 1. 60 for Damsel. Beautiful, says Steph. 63 for Decker. We still have a brawl underway. Kraus, Damsel, Decker all fighting for this one. To think what life was like 166 years ago. No YouTube channels back then. Counting down to Michael Decker at 3. Kraus is at 65. Counting it down to Kraus at 3. You guys got to be on it. I'm counting down fast here. Counting it down. Decker. We still have brawlage. We still have brawlage happening here. Decker's at 67. Aussie Coin Girl. Guys, I am so excited. Friday night, APMEX giveaway. APMEX is going to be in attendance. LPM, the company that's based in Hong Kong, that was doing that Zeus release, they've been in touch with me now. And Mutiny Metals and I have been talking, and he is going to be doing a giveaway. All good things happening right now in the channel. I'm very excited for this. 69 for Kraus, 70 for Decker. So yeah, APMEX hung out on last auction on Friday night. So very, very cool. Out for Kraus. Decker is at 70. Counting it down 3 to Decker. Counting it down 2 to Decker. 1 to Decker. And everybody's reaching out to you, dude. So happy for you. Thank you so much, Sean Paul Bernard. It kind of just happened like within the last this week. actually. Since last week. Surreal and cool. And I'm a small channel compared to those other guys. You know, you have Silver Dragons, Sal, Speg, Yankee, Guido. Those are big channels in the stacking community. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy here. So it's kind of cool that they're taking a notice, taking a liking to me. Stormy is a superstar. Thank you, man. I wish that were the case. Maybe one day. Got a 2018 South Korean Tiger, guys. First in the series, guys. This is a beautiful design. Beautiful, beautiful coin. They did the proof finish. Thank you, Coin Brothers. This is because you are the best. Luck of the Irish, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I wish I could super chat you guys back in here. Gorgeous coin. First in the series. It's got the little built-in security feature. 999 built-in security feature right there. Just they did a great job on this. I love tigers. I have that one on my arm. I got the half sleeve. I might go full sleeve. I haven't decided. We're going to start this off at $29 coin. Go. This is a very nice coin indeed, Decker. Really, really nice. High level of detail on it. I really like this one for sure. The one that came out after it, I didn't like it as much. But this one for sure, to me, the first in the series, they knocked it out of the park. We got a brawl ensuing. We got Nathan Simonson at 50. New kid on the block, throwing out a 50 spot. And if your first auction win, Nathan, if you win something, you will get extra swag. My top 3 silver channels is in no particular order: Stacking Stormtrooper, Yankee Stacking, and Silver Heist. All you guys are elite channels. Keep up the awesome work, y'all. Thank you so much, Sean Paul Bernard. This is how you make me feel. Get me all fired up. I appreciate you. Joe O'Kane is at 55. 54 for Luck of the Irish, just missing. Luck of the Irish is just missing. Stormy, I framed your trading cards and stickers. Treasure Guy, thank you so much. So cool of you. Got Joe O'Kane at 55, counting it down to Joe O'Kane at 3. 60 for Nathan. Nathan just smashing bottles over people's heads. Oh my word. He wants this tiger. Nathan wants it. Counting it down to the Nate. Nate the Great at 3. Counting it down to Simonson at 2. Counting it down to Simonson at 1. First time for Nathan. I've never seen him before. Joe O'Kane fires back. Joe O'Kane fires back.
And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
All right. Let's see. We got O'Kane at 62. We need a sip of water. We got 2 more items after this, and then we are done. Totally newbie, Decker. Never been here before. Never seen Decker in my life. Decker's at 65. Look at him. He says, "You're new here, Nate. Let me greet you with a 65 with one of these. Let's get the commandos all in here just blasting at you." Nathan just took heavy fire. Everybody get down. Nathan's at 63, but Decker's at 65. Who's Decker, says Luck of the Irish. Counting it down, 3 to Decker. Shredding the new guy, says Sean Paul. Nathan says, "I don't think so." 5-toed slap to his face. Look, let's see it again. Little replay action. 5-toed slap right across his cheek. Nathan Simonson's at 66. Take it, Nathan, he says. Oh, my word. Counting it down to Nate at 3. 2 to Nate. Nate the Great. Unless Joe O'Kane fires back. 1. Frank Dew to the skull, says Sean Bernard. Frank Dux. And sold. Congratulations, Nate, on that one. Nathan's first win. Everybody congratulate him. He's a new member. And he just won his first auction. So congratulations. Very hard fought fight, Nathan Simonson. And you will get some extra silver and some swag in your first order, Nathan Simonson. And again, guys, if you're new to the channel, $5 shipping and handling, flat fee for the United States goods and services. My payment info is below. You can also get it within the description. Send it to stackingstormtrooper@gmail.com. Here we go. 2 more items left, guys. What's up, Parsons? Good to see you. Here we go. Little 5-grammer. We got a little 5-grammer poured bar. He's upside down. A little skull and crossbones. Little itty bitty 5-grammer. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to start the bidding off at $10 go. And then we got one item after this. Then we do the giveaway, and then we are donezo, my friends. Aw, it's so cute, says CSM Steph. Aw. He's a wee baby, says Sean Paul Bernard. Look at him. You look good. You need 5 grams. Decker's like, oh, this is going to look so cute in my gigantic hoard of medals next to that 10-ounce bar that he's got coming. 10 for Decker. Counting it down to the deck at 3. Hit the deck. Counting it down 2 to the deck. Michael Decker, you need a deck of Decker cards. Counting it down 1. And you just have like different pictures on there of your grandkids. Heck, the 52 cards, you know, 1 for each of your family members. 22 grandkids, 10 children, your wife. I'm sure you probably have some siblings. You could have a deck of Decker cards. The Decker family. The deck of Decker cards. I don't know what I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying. Typing in sold. And 11 for bullet with the snipe. You know that's a good idea, Decker. You got to do like trading cards of your family too. Like a deck of cards. You're the only child. You made up for it by having 40 of your own. Decker, you should do like trading cards, like booster packs and everything, like, and they could trade with each other. Like, oh, you got sibling number 6, man, that's awesome. Or the rookie card for one of them. Come on, that's awesome. Like, just make like a whole trading cards out of it. Decker stacks the deck. 12 for Decker. That's a good idea. You got to do like trading cards, like they trade them like Garbage Pail Kids or basketball cards. You got to have stats for them too, Decker. Stats for them. Like you're gonna have. Let's be honest here, Decker. You've got 10 kids. There's definitely one that you don't really care a lot about. Let's just be honest here. Nobody's watching in your family right now. You've got 1 or 2 that like, if you never talk to them again, whatever. You're like, whatever. Like, no skin off my back. I never really cared for that guy anyway. So you know darn straight, you with 10 children of your own, there's one or 2 that you're just like, meh. Like, I don't care. Like the rookie card, that's right, Kraus. And then like if you got like your 22 grandkids, you know, whatever. You don't see like those 2 or the 3 over there that sit at the one table that annoy the heck out of you, whatever. Or let's not forget that one that sat on your lap for like the family photo and accidentally peed on you. Like, you know that you don't like that kid. Like, that kid definitely lost their approval rating. So you got to have like trading cards. So like there's going to be like the one like Becky. You probably have like a daughter, or like one of the 22 grandkids has got to be like a Rebecca, and then that one is like, like you open up your pack of cards and you're like, I don't want this one. Listen, I'll give you the Rebecca and the Jonathan for your Tim. They're like, no way, the Tim is like, that's like the really good one. That's a really good one. All right, we're gonna count this down to Decker's at 12. 3. I'm rambling on here. 2. Counting it down 1. We got to do now, like, I traded Becky for a Timmy and sold to Decker for $12. Congratulations, Decker. The other thing, too, Decker, is, like, you got to do, like, one of those org charts that the FBI has for the mob. And you got to have you at the top, obviously. Your wife would be the underboss. Why do I always get the Rebecca cards? That's Chunky. And you got to have like your capos in your family, you know, and then like your grandkids. Those are all like the associates. And you probably have that one grandkid that's just like Mongo. He's just like a brute. and he's like a bully. You know darn straight. So you got to have I already have a file. You got that one kid that's just like beastly. He's like 6'6", weighs 320 pounds. He's like, at the table. You're like, hi, Brian. He's like, anyway, here you go. He'd be like your hitman. Mutiny Medals, last one. The Rebecca card sucks, says Coin Brothers. Here you go, guys. We're going to start this off at $32. Go. Nice 1 ounce poured. Look at the double guns ablaze in there. Look at him. Mutiny Medals. He's just bam, bam. 35 for Maple Stacker. 35. Decker knows darn straight that I'm on to something here. Trading cards for the family. Like, imagine Christmas time, Decker. You give them all these cards to open up. They open them. They got to trade them to get the complete set. Oh, man. 40. You've put a lot of thought into this. You're going to be in bed awake talking about these ideas, and your wife will be laying on her back towards you just wishing you'd shut up and go to sleep. I know, right? 41 for Joking. Joking loves his poured items. And Decker, you're always saying you're thinking of ideas for Christmas gifts. You could do a deck of trading cards for everybody. Have you as the Ace of Spades. Have the one kid that nobody likes as the Joker. You can even do the calendar. Jimmy is the Jack of Clubs. Rebecca's the 5 diamonds. Timmy is the 3 of Spades. See? Joking's at 41. Counting it down to Joking at 3. When are you going to sell your GPK Stormy? My Garbage Pail Kids? Or the Garbage Pail, like my actual collection? I will never sell them. Those will go to my children. I will never sell my Garbage Pail Kids. Counting it down 2. Counting it down 1. And sold to Joking. Congratulations, Joking, on the win. Let's do the giveaway, guys. Nicely done, Joking. Joking. Joking with another win. Nice job. What I like is that I'm not going to have to do a lot of shipping. Yeah, it's going to... I wonder what happened to all my GPK. I mean, what do we got? 1120. I might have a little bit of energy. I could do some memory lane, walk you guys through some of my Garbage Pail Kids. I have the binders right here beside me. Wisco Stacker is here. What up, Wisco? Good to see you. Thank you for coming, Wisco Stacker. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Sean Paul says, I decided not to sell my OG GPK, but I think I'm going to send you something to that P.O. box in Jersey you got on your website. Sean, Paul, Bernard, thank you so much. And JT is in the house. What's up, JT? We're just wrapping up here now, buddy, but we're going to do a giveaway. Everybody, here we go. Let's go over to the prize cam. All right. Here we go. So right now we've got 5 people in the AppMex sponsored drawing for Friday. One more spot, one more prize in here. This is the grand prize of the evening. And you guys have until 8 a.m. tomorrow to make sure you've locked in on my Instagram post as well as my YouTube video for the promotion. Here we go. Ninja, you already have a spot, but you could get another. Right here, see? Brass Junkie, Ted Jones, Ninja Stacking, Hoarder, and Jorge Martinez. All right, guys, here we go. This is what I say. GPKs are here to stay. GPKs are here to stay. GPKs are here to stay. I am not selling my Garbage Pail Kids. No way. GPKs are here to stay. GPKs are here to stay. All right, guys, let's go to the wheel, and I will spin it. Let's spin the wheel. Good luck to all of you. Spinning that wheel. Spinning that wheel. 14, making us work on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 CSM Steph. Congratulations. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. CSM Steph, let me write your name down on the post-it. And congrats to you. So there you go, CSM Steph. Boom, right there. CSM Steph. Right on the list there. So we've got 6 people going into it. 3 will be pulled from my YouTube video. 1 from Instagram. You have until 8 a.m. tomorrow. Steph, what did you win, my dear? Tonight is the night you won a really nice peace dollar, a 1923 peace dollar. Check it. Very nice. Not bad for hanging out. 1923 peace dollar with spot price soaring today. Could you guys believe that? Insane. CSM Steph. What silver did today. I don't think I've seen, well, since I've been stacking, I certainly haven't seen silver have a gain like it did. Congratulations, guys, to all of you. Let's go here. You guys can still hear me, right? Can you still hear me? If you guys need help with your... Yep, we hear you. Okay, cool. If you guys need help with your totals, I will help you. I just got to sort it all by name now. Data, sort range by column E. All right, message me later, says Decker. I'll message you right now, buddy boy. I'm going to message it to you right now. And I won't reveal to everybody on here. All right, 1 second. All right, I'm messaging you right now, sir. And... all right. All right, I just sent it to you, Michael Decker. Killer night tonight, Mike. Crazy craziness. I'm going to play Hooky Friday just so I don't miss AppMex again. I need that secret code, he says. Thank you, Michael. Hey, Starbuck, good to see you. Let's see. Stormy, you should definitely make some Stormy Bucks. That would catch like wildfire. I probably will. I mean, I've got these. Oops, sorry. Let me go to my coin cam. I've got these. This is like a notepad that I do. I wanted to get the printing done just of the note. I may design one. I'd have to take off the YouTube logo. I may design a bill. That'd be pretty cool. That's what this was supposed to look like. It was supposed to look like currency. I've got the Death Star there. 1. Stormy. Then I got the Star Destroyer. That would be insane, Ninja. That would be cool. So I made this to look like, like a bill, but I couldn't get it to print. Like, I couldn't get the size for them to print. It would have been like the whole size. Like, they don't do custom like that. So, is what it is. I may. That's exactly right, Sean Bernard. That's what it is. Let's get some music, shall we? Let's get some music. By the way, don't forget to go to my website and order some merch, guys. My my favorite on my site right now is probably my Grateful Dead Stormy Bears. Hit up Utah. I'm going to call the governor of Utah. Paid Stormy. Thank you, coach. Thanks very much. We go to my playlists. And I'm going to bust out the Garbage Pail Kids. Sure thing, I'm joking. 1 second. Let's see. Tell me if you can hear anything. Hang on. Close this out. Can you hear that, guys? Sean Paul Bernard, I have custom poker chips made already. So anyone can join this? What do you mean, Luck of the Irish? Anyone can join what, my friend? And is the music too loud? Let me know. I gotta turn it down on my headphones. Oh, yeah. I need to change the, I need to change that. Oh, I see what happened. It's loud a bit. Okay, I'll turn it down. Better? Let's see. PayPal. Let me look in the PayPal, guys. Louder, I'm deaf, says Kraus. You guys are killing me here. Alright, let me go to my PayPal. One second. Alright, let me go to my activity. 1 second. Thank you, Maple. Love you too, Starbuck Jeff. Thank you. Decker, I got your payment. Got yours, joking. Clark, got yours. Nate, got yours. Knight, yours. Aussie Coin Girl, thank you. Let's see, yeah. Okay. Sleeping music, says Wisco. Music could be a little lower. Microphone is trying to amplify your voice to compensate for the music in the background. Just a tad lower. Is that better? Like that? Coach is like, you darn falutin' kids with that hippity-hoppity music. The gangster raps. Those gangster raps. You rascals. Turn that crap off. I hear it loud and clear. If I was near you, I'd smack you with that cane. I would hit you so hard with that cane. I'd knock out your brain. Brain cane. Sean says, perfect. I hit you with the brain cane. Thank you, Sean Paul Bernard, for being here, buddy. Let's pull out one album of Garbage Pail Kids, shall we? And I want to add, let's see here. Should have said end of stream party. Let's see, image source. Stormy, why does it say members only? Because I have to change out the, image. I just got to add a new image. I'm going to fix it right now. Because I have a... Let me see. End of stream. Hang on a second. Let me see. Wait a minute. Yeah. I need to just add it. 1 second, guys. It should say end of stream party. End of... Come on. End of stream. Yep. Party. I will bust it out 1 second. I just gotta upload this image. Good catch, Luck of the Irish. I like this music. It goes so well with this background. Streamlabs. What did I do here? Just bear with me, guys. End of stream, chill down. Coach is like, all right, I can kind of get into the groove of this song. This song's a pretty nice song. And his wife is saying, what are you saying? He's like, shut up, Martha. I'm listening to the hippity hop. What's this one? End of stream. Let me see, what does this say? There we go. Alright. And now I could do that. Look at this. And then I'll do end of stream. And then I'll go like that. Make it the size of the frame. There we go. Pew! Perfect. Wait. It moved. Ah! Hang on. Let's get this here. Hang on. Oh, come on. There we go. I think that looks good. Silverbolt says Magic the Gathering ones. Now I'm gonna pull out the Garbage Pail Kids real quick. Numbers. What's this? This is 1 through 4. I'll do part of the first series. Ugh. I can even fit the album on the... I don't think I can. I don't think I'm set up for this. Hold on a second. Let's get this. Come down there. Alright, let me put the prize cam on. The music probably stopped, so let me add the desktop audio. 1 second. Audio input, audio output, desktop audio. Let me know if you could hear the music. You should be able to hear it. Pull out series 4, okay. You guys could hear that, right? Alright, let's see. Alright. Oh, my Yeti headphones. So what I did, studio lessons, says Silver Bullet. Let me actually move this back a little. This is hard to do. I printed out the wax pack, what it looked like, but then I actually ended up bidding on the wax pack. So this is the first one. My wife says, what's up with your internet friends? I say, gross stuff. So look at these. Blast from the past. Right? Remember these? Nasty Nick. Evil Eddie. Frying Brian. So this is the first series. Very expensive. So, thank you, Nathan. I appreciate you. Thank you for putting this, watching with the 6-year-old Riker right now. Hey, Riker, you have a good evening, my little friend there. Long live the Empire, Riker. Aaron, are you ashamed of us? Look at Atom Bomb. My wife's tripping right now, says Jokin. What do you mean she's tripping? That I've got the Garbage Pail Kids? You guys still have the music, right? You can still hear it. There they are. So much. Yes, dude, give it to me. Look at them. Old school. Thank you, Mike Y. He's like, I could clean those cards. I have all the A and B. So I've got all 1 through 4 right here. Then I've got the binder 5 through 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then 9, 10, 11, 12. Then 13, 14, 15. And then I've got Dinosaurs Attack. Before my time when was this popular. This was from like 1985. 1984, 1985. Fat Matt, Brainy Janie. Yes, there is an Elvis card. I believe, I want to say that's like 3rd series. This is like a joke on pop culture. There's like a rap and run, like Ronald Reagan. Oh, there's Coach. But there is an Elvis card. I can't really lower the tripod. It doesn't really go much lower than what it already is. Do you have the multiple puzzle piece backs? No, I don't think I do. And then this is series 2. Believe it or not, the most valuable is series like 1. And I believe series, like the last series was expensive because they lost popularity, so Topps printed a lot less. There's Ronald Reagan. Mad Donna was the other one of this, so like Madonna. You get the gist here. We could do this another time. I could really go through them, set up the camera, so we could really see them. Let me put this back away. One sec, guys. Put that in there. Okay. Sean Paul Bernard, man. I was born in 79. Born in 79. Let me turn this off. Alexa, turn off office lights. Alexa, turn on desk lights. That's cool. Any questions for me, guys? I'll hang for another 5 minutes. Something tells me my GPKs are in my dad's attic and I won't get in there for a long time. Tay, you need to. Try to get in there, dude. They need to be in climate-controlled conditions to keep their, what do you call it? I was born in 89. You want them to be in like the best condition. I've already asked him and he makes it sound like I'm trying to rob. Nathan, have a good night, buddy. No, I haven't, Ozzy. It's hard for me to part with them. Because the thing with those, collecting those, you can actually do stuff with them, you know what I mean? 5 cards per pack, and every pack had a piece of gum. That means that 20% of all cards produced had some sticky residue on it, which made the card 0. Interesting. Yeah, but that, the Garbage Pail Kids, big part of my childhood, and, you know, my sister, she had given away all of them to her friends, so I was beside myself. And so I decided when I sold my Yankee memorabilia that I would buy those cards. I should have waited for Guido's auction. I need one of his pours and I spent it on Mutiny's medal. Music is rocks. I'm falling asleep at work, says JT. That's the point, man. This is the cool down. Born in October 1978. Sean, what day? My wife was born in October of 78, Sean. JT, just focus on those, focus on the center of the screen, JT. X-Men cards, my brother has them now, 93 to 95. The whole collection of original Garbage Pail Kids is worth $1,500 to $2,000. Ozzy, I had all of those Marvel cards. Marvel Universe 1, 2, and 3. And then I had Marvel Masterpiece. I had a collection of comic books. I collected a lot of stuff. Sold all my comic books. Regret that. Sold my Yankee memorabilia collection. I don't regret that. The only thing is I lost a lot of money on it. All in, I probably spent around $15,000 on that collection. I only got around like $3,500. I really did not make a lot of money on those. I had a team signed ball from 1998. I had a signed Yankee. I had an autographed Joe DiMaggio ball, Mickey Mantle. I had a lot. Try selling them, Ozzy, on Instagram. You never know. But I'm probably 11:42. I'm gonna get going. Hey, Stormtrooper, turd, but didn't work. Hey, Stormtrooper, a turd, but didn't work. Sean Paul, which having the gum on them makes the card instantly not mint, so mint collection is rare to find. October 11th. Very funny. I regret selling my tin toy cards. Says Luck of the Irish. Yeah, my wife was on my case about my comics. She's like, they're just sitting in a box. You don't do anything with them. Sell them. And they were like early 90s stuff. So I was like, all right. So I sold them. I only sold them for like $20. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Like $20. Like I should have just kept them, but they were taking up space. Fast forward, all these Marvel movies came out, and now they're worth money. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna shut it down now. Back in the day when you opened bank accounts, they gave saving banks. That's cool. I am tired. Sean says I have all those cards. I might rebuy those. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, fun time tonight. Please show up Friday. Let's welcome AppMex and make it worth their while. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are going to win. Good show, troopers. Thank you, Luck of the Irish. I appreciate you. And it'll be fun to have AppMex in attendance on Friday. It's like a big moment for me. AppMex, the return of AppMex. And I'll see you guys. Oh, I had the DC cards too. Ren and Stimpy. Dang. It's like memory lane. Long live the Empire, Parsons. Right back at you, brother. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys all on Friday.